Hi everyone. How we doing? Yeah, I'm good. Hey, taking this off. Mike socks. I'm kidding. It was just my own personal sock. Now everything's probably sounding bad. Ha! As you can see, I've got my nice little kitty with us tonight, as I am Dragons and Cats, repping the official Dragons and Cats merch. Look at this little guy. Look at this little cutie. Oh, you want him? No worries. You can get one for yourself, or not. Probably best if you're in the States to get one,
Do it.
because the shipping to Australia actually wasn't that bad. So, I'm Dragons and Cats. We're playing some Dragons Brew D&D. We're going to have one hell of a night tonight as we pick up our intense combat that we had last session. It's only going to be the three of these players tonight. We're going to be having an Ikram join us later on tonight. Hopefully, we don't have a party wipe. Awkward if we do. But until then, I'd like to just go around and introduce each of our characters and players. Let's start with Joygasm. Tell us about yourself, your character, and one thing from last session.
Hello. I am a Joygasm and I play the Tabaxi Rogue Sandstorm Desert Legend. Where's all these titles? I'll get my titles up for you.
Oh, good.
Gonna be here for a while now.
I have plenty of titles. Lord of Riverguard, Beret. Oh, here we go. I got like hyphen Tabaxi King, question mark. I wasn't for sure. I think I wrote that in when I had the crown. I'm like, am I the king now? I have other. I have too many tiles to remember now. Like, I'm trying to remember why I'm a part of the bloody guild.
The Harpers. Okay,
Harpers.
So do you want me to roll them off for you to save your voice?
Yes, please.
Sandstorm, Bright Candle, Desert Legend, Lord of Riverguard, King of Mesro.
Oh,
176 Barre.
176. That's a lot. We should bring them all back from the dead, and then that's how we fight these bastards. Well, the thing is, actually, I do in the town of Mesro. I can true resurrect something that's is less than 200 years old, like been dead for 200 years. So if I find all the old barres and then I resurrect all of them, I didn't know. I didn't think of that.
You've created a monster, Carl.
I can revive them.
True resurrection, you don't need a corpse though.
No, I think True Resurrection, you need at least some part of their body.
No, you don't. It doesn't say that. It says
You
nothing.
didn't read the spell.
Yeah.
And the thing is,
I know what I've created.
If all the ex-Barre had this, what the hell? I guess they died, but then the next Barre comes up and they revives the previous one. I don't know. They didn't really think of this at the time, did they?
But then he'd be like, but then I won't be the beret anymore. So fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah, maybe.
Greed.
I don't know. Maybe there's some more religious texts you might have to
Yeah.
Mesro to take a look at.
No, I don't need to read those texts. I'm just going to revive everyone.
Yeah,
Just like ding.
with us tonight also is BM Curfew playing. Who are you playing? Give me one idea about what you remember from last week as well.
I'm Brad playing Belvin, the human paladin. Last week was a epic battle in a chilly storm with a barista going off, killing skull lords left and right.
He brew him, did he?
That's where you said you're
Barista.
a barista. Making coffee, making some coffee for us all. That's where you said barista.
Did you mean ballista?
Barista? No, we
Ballista.
actually made the
We
copies.
poured burning coffee on them.
Yeah. I remember a big epic battle, and then yes, now we're here.
I found the name of our new cafe, guys, at Riverguard. Ballista Coffee. That's it.
It wasn't going to be. But Dragon's Brew's our ale.
That's out. Dragon Blues the ale ballista
Brew out the
brew.
cappuccino. Over here.
Kappa arrows. Kappa arrows.
Fuck.
It's literally it's literally
Just
Sensom's
open
bow.
your mouth. And stand really far back.
So tonight, I'm struggling to talk, so I might not talk too much anymore, guys.
You don't
Just
have to talk much. Just kill things.
just turn your gain right up and just give us that soft voice as you speak on into the mic.
I can whisper like this if you like.
God, it sounds like sandpaper.
All night long. With us also,
Took his sock off.
with us also tonight is Bones, wonderful Bone Weaves or Bones in chat. Hello, welcome.
I'm Luke, playing Casimir, the Tiefling Wizard. So after the initial epic battle in the storm, the heart of Ubtao, the floating potato that the bad guys were on, crashed, and we decided we have to go out there and finish the job because it seemed like they weren't coming out after us.
That's right.
And Casimir was the only one against that idea too.
Because it's the danger zone.
So as we dive on back into tonight's episode of Dragons Brew D&D, we come back to our party. They, like Bones, like Casimir has just said, they've made their way towards towards the heart of Ubtao, after it's crashed within the swamp marsh that surrounds Mesro. The cap, the roof of the rock structure has exploded and spread around the area. The green dragon that was clutching to the side has disappeared into the waterways in the surrounding murk. When our heroes approached, they were on the back of a behemoth, a huge draconic-like creature that was exceptionally strong and powerful, but then suddenly went rogue against our party and gave Sandstorm a righteous old thrashing. As the tiny hut that was encapsulating the occupants of the heart was dispelled, Angel decided to make her way towards the hut, to where the purple and brass robed leader of the Green Dragon sect, the Green Dragon mask, was standing beside the woman in dark red robes, with a little bit of brass on them as well, casting a spell of sickening radiance, to which this elven woman they know now as a lich, smuggling the face of another elven woman, previously was that of Alana, a girl from Elven's past. She looks directly at Angel, and with one word, Zelakos. Angel's world goes dark, and she crashes down into the ground. Combat breaks out. Angel finds her way towards well, you can check the previous episode of Dragons Brew D&D. But from the apparent obsidian stone structure, this obelisk at the center of the heart exploded in a golden radiant light into the heavens, but then cut off and shot back down, altered its course before re-meeting with the obelisk again and threw directly into Ikram's gut, surrounding him in a golden fire that then dissipates. We left our session last time with Alana looking back towards the obelisk, turning directly at it, calling out, "No!" So we go back into tonight's game of Dragons Brew D&D. And wouldn't you know, it's her turn. All right, so
I call bullshit on that
Yeah.
hello, Cerulean Sin. Hello, Viridian Knight. Hello, Magilia. Magilia, I am butchering names already. This is what I'm good at. The butcher's begun. Hello.
So if she mispronounces her spells, does that mean she fails? Doesn't cast anything?
Look, I don't have a fucking 19 intelligence, all right?
Hey, Carl could be like, But she
That's
said
how I
that
feel
in
about
another
Casimir. It's like, why do I have to remember everything Casimir remembers?
Yeah. I can't pronounce shit properly, but you know what? You can.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
if not, he could be like, oh, it was in a different language. It's in another language.
My own made-up
Alright.
language.
My own made-up language, yes. Okay, so at this point, she's frustrated and just turns and looks towards Belvin, who currently is masked by the black dragon helm on his head. Sees Ikram in golden light up to the side, and between the two of you, begins to but march her way over towards you, Belvin.
Come on, Ikram just ate all of the slide. Come on, like.
In which, yeah, I'm missing my thing. As she's marching over, she goes, for the loss of the god plate. That's it. We're collecting the helm and we're out. She points her finger towards Belvin. There's a beam of green, wisping energy shoots out. I'd like you to make a dexterity saving throw there.
If it's a dex save, I can use my shield master. That if I succeed, I take 0 damage.
Wonderful.
I think you also add your shield's AC to your save.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Wonderful. All right, make that save.
And I will use an advantage dice.
And I've also got to turn off talking to myself.
Yeah, be social, Carl.
Yep. Thank you. All right.
Dex save.
Plus.
That's plus 2.
Plus 2. Nope. That green beam of force.
Oh, you have bless.
You do have bless. That's right.
Ah, yes.
Potion of heroism.
I told you. I told you to set
Yeah.
that up.
It's a D4. So 17.
17. Unfortunately, no. That beam strikes you straight as you are pulling up your shield. The beam
Special beam gun.
hits you right in the collarbone, and as the energy shocks and blasts you to the core, nearly frying you completely, you take 72 points of damage. Force damage.
How are you feeling, Bella?
Don't think I can talk, really.
She finishes pointing towards you and walking directly to you as you begin to take a knee and bang down a little bit. She puts a hand out towards the god plate and just rests it there and goes, turns over towards Nerovane. 580,000 souls used up. Gone.
Wait, how close did she get to me?
She has walked up all the way to within all the way up to the god plate.
She's walking next to me. Would I be able to make a opportunity attack?
Well, she's not leaving your melee range.
Oh, well,
She's
she's entering it, though.
Yes, to which you cannot make
Bitch.
an attack.
She's lucky.
Now,
Who dat? That's the behemoth.
Okay, now it's the behemoth stone, who is a squirrel, who now has to make a... Let's see, allies... Who now has to make a... Wisdom save... And it does not succeed against turning back into normal, and it's still a squirrel.
Does it get a save against the controlling effect?
You'll find out. Yeah, you'll find out. All right, next up.
Apple King takes over, and he does.
Next up is this little kobold up where he is. You see he waves his staff around and then puts it down, and there's a faint glow of energy. And then he turns invisible. Just vanishes. After that, Alana holds out her arm and reaches out to Belvin as you've brought your shield up, just barely recuperating from the blast. She goes to grab you on the arm just as you're bringing the shield up. You just gotta bring up her character sheet. And as a legendary action, it's going to try to touch you. But on an 18, you're able to beat her hand away. And now, Belvin, it's your turn. Yes, butt touches, Sunrill. Butt touches. Belvin is like a, 6'5", like 260-pound man of pure beef?
He's a big boy.
You know you want to touch it.
She definitely would like to touch the butt. It's a tricky situation I'm in right now.
Just escape, Belvin.
Rack, thank you for the host.
Use disengage.
Just Misty Step out.
Hey. Don't take the words right out of my mouth, man.
Oh, you actually have Misty Step?
Fuck you. I know what I'm doing.
I didn't actually think you had Misty Step.
Oh, do you actually
You have Misty Step.
I was joking that me and Sandstorm have ways to get out.
No, I got Misty Step.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then.
It's the Oath of Vengeance, mate.
Never mind.
And as Belvin bats away that hand, just glares at her, and then just fades away. And he's going to move up there,
Boy.
next to Ikram. And then
Cool.
it's gonna move over that way. Just down on one knee, just taking his breath. And then, because Misty Step's a bonus action, and as an action, I'm going to use Lay on Hands to get rid of this poison that's on me. And I think he got me on the shoulder or something. So he grabs his trinket.
Holy simple.
Yeah, holy symbol on his neck. Hand glows, touches the wound, and then draws out the poison in his hand and just flicks it down onto the ground. Yes. Still pretty much down on one knee, and just like, I'm in a bit of trouble here, Grum.
Yeah, you look pretty bad. I got you.
Can Belvin heal himself and cure poison in the same Lay on Hands? Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
No, I have to use.
Either.
Yeah, either or.
All right. Ikram's turn. So Ikram's going to look over towards you and be like, "Yeah, you are looking really bad. Come on, I've got you, man." And as a bonus action, he's going to cast Healing Word on you. At 3rd level. It's gonna be okay. As those words kind of rejuvenate you and bring you up. He says we should try to pin them down. And he's going to shoot his bow.
Is he angel form yet?
He's angel form, so he's actually technically up in the air. So he's come down towards you, moved over towards you, healed you.
Does his angel form doesn't give extra to healing, does it? It's only damage.
No, it shouldn't. So his radiant soul power allows. Where is it?
Should be just radiant damage.
Yep. Level worth of damage for radiant damage. So yeah, he's going to pull his mama's bow, take a shot, but unfortunately, explodes on the dreadwall. Wow, that was bad. Not the dreadwall.
I was gonna say on the dreadwall.
Yeah, it's like that's a real bad shot if it's like
Don't
behind
shoot
him.
me.
Hold on.
The god plate.
On the god plate, the obelisk structure.
Got ya.
So yeah, that's his turn, and he's floated down below you. Neurovane steps back around here, gets behind a tree to take some cover, and yells out again, "Shath! Shath!" He's yelling out.
Help me, Dad! Help me!
And you see in his hand, in both his hands, are conjured little bolts of ascetic force. And he's holding them at the ready.
Oh, because he can't see anyone up, can he?
Nope.
'Cause this is a different level of elevation.
Yes. So, up around the outside of the area, it is 20 feet up. So you guys have the tactical edge up top. Casimir, it's now your turn.
Okay. I'm going to just move down here a bit. And can I say, I can see the doorway, right, from here?
Did you so you flew up?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you were hiding behind
I was
them.
behind the rocks, the stack of rocks, yep. So can I see to these rocks here?
I'm going to say, yeah, you can definitely
Okay,
see
cool.
those rocks.
Now I'm going to cast Animate Objects on some rocks.
Oh,
Because the objects can move 30 feet, but I can cast it initially within 120 feet.
okay. So,
I'll peek around a bit more. Have a look at the Lich. Because I heard roughly where they were when they were fighting Belvin.
as you begin to conjure up the stones and pull them up, you hear, "Ba-ta-ta!"
Hold up, where's he counterspelling from? Can he, if he's down like here, can he see me? Or if I'm still kind of behind the rocks?
Remember, he's got line of sight on you from over here. Because he was by the cages. He was invisible.
The cages. I was still behind the rocks though. The rocks, Kyle. Like I was purposely using the rocks as cover, so I couldn't be counterspelled.
He's talking about this guy.
That's true.
here.
Yeah, this guy here.
So I'm going to put him somewhere else then.
You can probably see your wings.
Fuck.
Probably see your wings, man.
That's
He's
some meta.
invisible.
That's
He
some
can be
meta
wherever.
game shit.
He can be wherever he wants in Viz.
He can't,
can't
move
play-
him after he's
Yeah,
already been
but
there
you-
though.
But you can't plan your route out on someone that's invisible. Because you wouldn't know where he is.
I was literally behind the rocks though. Unless he was like up on the same level, he wouldn't be able to see me.
I'm just saying, like,
You can't. Why aren't you working with me?
Actually, hold on.
Can't
No,
com-
I think he's out of the range. No, you're just in range.
'Cause I was
He's
here.
actually invisible, that one.
I was here,
Yes.
and I said, "Can I see here?"
But I see.
So I'm like still behind all these rocks.
So
Okay.
now you moved. Hey, where you've moved further, I see.
All right, so I will happily make a retcon because you know what? Yeah, technically you did say you wanted to be
Because
behind.
I was literally planning that out so I could cast the spell without being counterspelled.
So
'cause I got
as you
counterspelled
see
last
these
time.
rocks down, as you see these rocks down here, I'm going to give them a little bit of a different color as they turn a little bit orange as they float up from the muck and everything. And chat, I'm a kind DM. No, I'm not. I'm being an asshole. So yes, these rocks they float up.
And then I'm gonna send him at the lich. So,
And hack away.
I get 10, I believe.
Yes, you do get 10.
10. So, these are all plus. No, whoops, that didn't work. 10d20 plus 8 to all of these.
Plus
so
8, all of those. So cap those out for me.
So 2 1s won't hit. 2 won't hit. A 13 wouldn't hit, would it?
13's not going to hit.
So there are only 4 hits, but 1's a crit.
Okay. Are these considered magical? Yeah, they are. Sorry. They are.
I used it last time and they worked.
Yep. I just wanted to recheck that because we had that before. All right.
Plus 25 damage. Damn.
All right. So 25 to her as the rocks go flying around, belting into a belting into her form. She takes 25 points of damage.
What was that? Donatorino.
Thank you so much.
Dragons definitely has to read this out as a DM.
Hold on. Sorry, I got to bring up Streamlabs. Please bear with me just a moment, and I will definitely get it towards you. All right, so that's just rude. It's just loading. Okay, so someone wants you to think what you're going to be doing next, because I would just like to say a massive shout out for the. What's that? Sandstorm looks in his right pocket. There you find a metal talisman engraved with a strange inscription. This mosaic tile of rainbow. Nat 20, single use. Terms and conditions apply. Seek medical advice if the effects persist. For more information, more than 4 hours. Making train taste of nuts. As you have just received a natural 20 from Magnelia. Thank you. Thank you. So Sandstorm with that nat 20, it is now your turn.
Well, we all know what I do best with nat
I'm
20s.
just gonna move back down here quickly.
Even
Below
with
line of
1
sight.
HP or even 100%, it does not matter. I will go in balls deep. Okay.
It's the only
So,
depth.
but the only thing
Balls
is,
deep in, mate.
yeah, it's the thing. I got to make the decision of which one. Do I want to go this guy or this guy?
Well, there's a shit ton of rocks pelting this person.
Yeah,
Take advantage of it.
Oh, okay, wait, was that for Alana or was that for Narove and the rocks?
I haven't gone to anyone yet. I'm just.
No, hold on,
Nah,
back to the...
Casimir.
The rocks were Elena.
All right, cool, don't worry, all good.
So
Yeah, you can see Alana is surrounded, because from
Uh,
your position, you look behind it, around the tree, Alana, this elven woman's being
Ooh.
pelted by rocks. On the other side of the obelisk, there is the elf-like man with the green draconic faceplate balaclava around his head, and he has 2 fresh sword wounds from what seems to be light cuts with divine burns along his
From this
form.
guy.
From
Hate me.
you know him as Belvin's work.
Yeah, I was like, I know those cuts
it's
anyway.
like a B. He signed a B with his sword.
Belvin.
B.
Instead of like Zorro. It's
Yeah.
Belvin.
Belvo.
I'll just put Belvin's initials on him. PS.
Yeah. Yeah. That works out great, actually.
Just a bit of BM playing some BS.
That's just BM.
So I look at this and I think to myself, would I get hit by these rocks if I get in too close? And what do I think?
You've seen my spell before, though.
You've seen some similar magics done by Casimir before with coins, especially of recent weeks, as he's been using it to basically slice through undead with these small little silver coins. You feel they're acting in the same sort of mannerisms to the rocks. They kind of swirl and fly around. You've walked through this storm before.
Okay. Well, as a storm like this, there's no storm that Sandstorm can't hit straight on. So I'm going to pop out both daggers, jump off this log, and bloody Naruto style run through towards. How big are the rocks?
Like
They're only like
pedal, like or large.
Oh, okay. I was going to do some cool like hopscotch going across with the rocks, but they might be a little too small for that. And I just charge in both daggers straight into him from behind while he's distracted by these little rocks for some critical damage with a 20. I'm going to use it straight away. Careless act. I shouldn't say careless act because you might defect me or something.
Defect you.
I don't know. Whatever the DM can do.
That's a defect, mate. You're gonna have to get that checked out.
All right, so you're going to use 20 on the dagger of vengeance here.
Does he have advantage as well?
Yeah, where all this
From being
exhaustion level come from?
You had one.
Yeah.
Oh no! Like my
Cool.
sheet just changed all of a sudden.
Carl was playing around with it.
Yeah, I changed the crit value from.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, thank you. You did it for me. Okay, I trust.
Never mind, it's a spooky ghost.
Yeah, it was really so creepy. You go like, whoa! I'm seeing it happen before my eyes. So I go in as I get close. So my daggers, I'm running. My daggers are just plain old daggers, right? And as I get close and as I attack, that's when the charge of electricity comes out of Dagger of Vengeance. And then on the other hand, the dragon tooth dagger of was it Lagareth? Lareth comes out and the fire, and I'm going in like the airbender, and then the two elements, like two dragons.
The Avatar,
What did I say?
the Airbender.
the last airbender. It's not called that anymore. I can't believe they renamed it. It's not called the last airbender. I don't know why.
What?
Like, yeah.
Is he not the last one anymore?
No, it's the
No,
Legend of Korra.
previously the
No,
last
no,
Airbender.
it's not Legend of Korra. I'm talking about the last airbender. They advertise it as it's a different it's fine. I'll go back to that.
Avatar in their last bender.
And when you get into the show, it's still called the last airbender because they haven't checked. And then the two elements swirl through the air, and then they make little dragon heads. I don't know why. They're the dragon dagger, right? The dragon daggers. And then I strike with critical damage.
All right,
With
so
an advantage because he's
you're technically not hidden from her.
But what about the rocks hitting them?
Like distracting her, like flanking.
Is it not flanking?
How nice does Kyle feel today?
No, it's not an advantage. So your dag is going to be bang.
Kyle does not
Regular
feel nice.
crits. But they're crits anyway, but aren't they?
So it doesn't get sneak attack.
Sneak attack. Nice. I go in. First strike. Boom. Second strike.
18,
Wait a minute. That didn't work.
28.
So
No,
the dragon
The
tooth.
second dagger's supposed to be a crit as well.
That's
Yeah.
only one.
It's only
No,
one.
because it's a dual wielding.
Yeah.
That's
So
only
it's
one.
crit
Then.
with
It's
one.
only one.
Don't
One
use
level.
a nat 20 on one thing, unless you
Oh,
want to use two
shit.
nat 20s.
I should have used it on the second one because that gets plus 10. And
Does
now,
16 hit?
Was 16? No, 16 doesn't hit. As your dagger comes through,
Oh my god!
slice through, because it sliced through her under her through a rib section. You see the illusion underneath the robes of skin just fades away, and you just see decaying ribs and skin as flesh is torn away, electrified. And she kind of bats away. The dragon tooth as it comes in, hitting you in the soft part of the forearm.
Okay. So if someone's getting hit by rocks and I walk away, would I think that this person could get a attack of?
With the rocks, we'll find out.
Well, okay. I'm going to. So there's been a couple of gashes inside of him, like you can sort of see a bit of insides. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I'm going to get a Molotov cocktail with my secondary. What is it called? My secondary attack.
Your bonus action.
Bonus action. I'm like out of it. Sorry, guys. And my bonus action, I'm gonna get the Molotov as I make a gash, and I'm gonna stick it in. I'm gonna stick it into him.
Yeah, stick it into
And
us.
the wick's just sort of hanging out.
Okay, so make your Molotov strike.
Okay.
Do you have that written down yet?
No, but that's just a.
It'd just be a dex attack, right?
Just a dex attack, right? So I'll just do a bow attack.
How many Molotov cocktails do you have?
I have a 7.
Wow.
Okay, so just mark that down, and so go for it's basically the same as your bow. So go.
Not the 1 plus bow, right? Just the.
Yeah, well, just -1 from that. Woof, for a 22. Yeah, you stick that right in.
And then I'm going to hopefully, through the rocks and distractions, I'm going to sneak away and get behind cover again.
Okay, so as your bonus action to put in the Molotov cocktail, as the rocks swirl and go around it, causing it to explode. You can walk away, but she's going to get an attack of opportunity against you.
Okay, I'll take that.
17 hit.
Oh, it's equal.
17 hits. I need you to make a Constitution save. As you're getting away, she
It's equal.
Oh,
Yes.
she grabs onto your arm, but you rip away from her grip. You feel your skin begin to wither away from that area as moisture is drawn away from it. You take 14 points of cold damage getting away.
And I'm going to take half damage. Can I make half damage with that?
To use your uncanny dodge, you can.
And can be the reason why I get away is as I go to pull away, that's when the grenade goes off. That's when the Molotov goes off.
Yeah, so you pull away and then it just goes.
And I just sort of fall back with a bit of force.
All right, so roll 2d8 for me.
Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna roll them separately for suspense. 4. What will be the next day? 4. Oh my god, so
Eight.
dramatic.
another one.
As she is on fire,
Another 4.
burning.
Yes.
Ah! She screams in pain.
And I want to use. Perfect. I want to use the rest of my movement to get behind cover again by this log.
All right, so you step out of the way behind that log and get up there. So she is going to, now that it's her turn, she finds the swirling rocks around her quite annoying. With that, she shifts out of the way.
Ooh. She Misty Step out.
She does.
Okay. I can't see it for a counterspell though.
You can't see it though. You are down below. And Missy steps up onto this ledge here. 20 feet up, now able to see Ikram and Belvin. She then looks down to see Sandstorm as well. It smiles.
Oh no.
Well, thank you so much for the follow.
Can I see her if she's at this level? If she's up higher now?
I thought you said you went down below, did you not?
I was just like at eye level basically with the floor and the spit. I'm not like way down, I'm just like
Yeah.
a little bit down.
So you're pretty much-
I can
so
see
you're pretty
these
much
guys.
You like doing these ones?
So yeah, you got the head height over. But you can't see anything that's going down, but you can see her standing on the rock.
I can see. Okay.
I
Yeah,
can imagine you just like
So technically, you're not even hiding.
No, I didn't hide. I just got down so I couldn't be shot from the ground.
Okay.
That was the point of it. Don't shoot me, Carl. Please,
Don't shoot
sir.
you. Don't shoot you.
Actually, I'll take one for Belvin.
Okay. Realizing that you are the one giving out all this series of annoyance to her. I'd like everyone to make... Yeah. I'd like everyone to make a wisdom save.
Wow. Is that for a spell?
Yes.
Can I counter spell?
You can counter spell.
Okay. I'll just do a third level.
Okay.
So, do I have to roll for it?
You do have to roll for it. So as you...
Intelligence or Arcana?
Intelligence.
Okay.
That was my mistake from last week.
Okay. I'm gonna use inspiration.
Okay.
Come on, high roll. Ah, for fuck's sake.
So as you attempt to counterspell her, you fail. Ikram's also going to make a wisdom save. And as she looks out around the battlefield and says,
What's that?
"We only come for the helm now. Your lives will be spared if you hand it over and we can stop this senseless fighting. What say you all?" As you are all subjected. Wait. As you are all subjected to mass suggestion.
Whoa, are you saying a 21 did not get a save?
I'm saying the 21 did not save.
Wow.
Is that plus bless?
Wow, we were.
That plus bless?
Doesn't really matter, I guess, now if every single one of us is.
But it might matter if you make a
Oh,
save.
yeah, I know, but there you go.
24.
An extra 3.
Belvin, you see Ikram turn to you in
wait.
desperation.
No, it won't be the same.
Sandstorm, you turn, you then scope out, seeing Sandstorm poke around, and just he's injured. He's just like, oh, it's a good idea. And even Casimir's look at you. But you, however,
Run
you
away.
don't listen to the words spoken by this undead fiend that has taken the face of a previous love of yours, as you succeed. Everyone else, for the duration, you pursue the course of action as described in the best of your ability. Continues on for the whole 24 hours. As you feel the need to hand over the helm in order to survive.
Donation.
And thank you. Let me just check this out. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ooh, wonderful. Thank you so much. Casimir, in this moment, you suddenly feel as though your ethereal being is being pulled in two separate directions. Feel a chill run down your spines. The gods are playing with your fate. You feel something. The warmth of angel, the cold grasp of the undead. But to what end? What will be the outcome? Something pulls at your soul.
What the fuck? Spooky ghosts fucking with me.
Spooky ghost. And thank you again for the donation.
I didn't just get killed by a donation, right?
No, you did not.
Okay. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Imagine that. Imagine. Oh wait, this is
Just
not true.
Kyle. Take him out.
Okay, the next statement is not a true fact. This is just a made-up thing. But imagine if they go, $1,000 and you can kill any player you want.
Oh.
No one actually do that, please.
Mate,
Well, donate $1,000 and I'll consider it.
I was gonna say, Carl would probably kill every single one.
Yeah,
Well,
Kyle
no,
goes,
every
so
single
long. eh?"
every time
a
I make
meteor
a
hits
character.
where we were.
Yeah, Kyle would definitely do that.
$1. That's cheap. Holy crap.
All right, so now we need a. Now I'm going to give a little bit of a check for our wonderful. It's called Behemoth, as it now has to make the Wisdom save for Ikram's.
Polymorph?
Did the lich chick
Polymorph doesn't get
make
another
a
save.
con save when she got hit by the rocks?
She
For the-
would.
She would have.
I don't think you
Oh,
did.
it's just making assumptions. I see.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. You just assumed that we rolled bad, but really it was just your
No.
imagination.
Okay, so let's just go back up and take a little quick look at what the damage was. So
25.
25, but they're all four
Oh.
separate.
So
Four
it'll
separate.
be-
wants me
So it'd be
dead.
4 rolls, so you gotta beat 10.
Four rolls.
Jesus.
Four
Um,
rolls. She's got 4 rolls.
The behemoth doesn't get another save for polymorph, does it? Unless it takes damage, I think.
I was just looking that up, but then I got distracted by this now.
My bad. I was just like, wait, I don't remember her making a
Yeah,
save.
you're right. Because I was gonna say it, but Robbie distracted me with his flamboyant attack. It was a good description, though. I'll give you that.
Sure, don't worry. It's a squirrel.
Haha. I wish it was
Okay,
our
so
squirrel, though, not the bad guy
one-
squirrel.
2, 3,
Yeah.
4.
It's got a
4
double.
was it or 5?
That's 4. It's got.
4?
I think it's got a double 1 to fail, basically. Yeah, because it's got a +10 actually. It couldn't even fail that.
One more. Nope, wrong one.
So what's this weird feeling I got? Do I have to
Okay.
do anything for that?
So, all at advantage, so
try to take the
she
helmet off me.
succeeds.
No, but there's like an additional thing to Casimir.
Whenever your ethereal being was being. ripped
Yeah.
apart.
Someone's trying to steal my soul.
It's a donation.
Someone's trying to kill me. Help me,
All
Malfoy.
right.
Help me.
Take this and kill Sandstorm,
Melvin, help
please.
me.
Thank you so much, Sunreal, for the bits.
Help you! I'm trying to help myself right now.
Help
Like
me.
I'm nearly dead, man. Like
Well, I could be dead. Soon. Just be a bro and help me out.
mate, why don't
Just
you
give me
you-
the helmet.
Yeah, literally that.
Fuck you!
And with that, Elena looks down towards Sandstorm and says, "You are a pest."
What? What you want, bitch?
And she raises up her hand, and a ray of frost shoots out towards him.
Oh.
How many attacks you get?
Can I dodge this?
Yeah. Just make
You
a
can
random.
you can't uncanny dodge it because you've already used your reaction for this round. So you're going to take 12 points of cold
When
damage.
did the round start, though?
So the start of the round was Belvin's turn. You use your reaction through a round, and when it's back to Belvin's turn, your reactions refresh.
Chick's just doing a random attack, not even her
Was
turn.
it?
It's a legendary action for her.
Bullshit, man!
It's legendary bullshit.
So 12 points cold damage, and you are minus 10 to your movement until the start of your next turn.
So slow, Sandstorm.
What was the damage, sorry?
12 points of cold.
Oh, crap. 25 speed, guys.
I'm just going to point out there that, like, you two are always the first ones to go down.
We're melee, you
The
dickhead.
Serpent Helms versus the Walkers.
It's the melee, man.
Mate, you're a rogue. You're not a melee.
What do you mean I'm melee? That's
You're always
not-
in and out. Belvin's a man.
Yeah, but I went balls deep, and I didn't full retreat.
So what was the exact wording on the suggestion? Like, does suggestion actually make you turn on your allies?
Well, it's like, turns out
Like,
no.
like would we ask our
No,
ally,
it
or would
doesn't.
we actually attack our ally?
From a previous
No, it was more-
life, I know it's not. It doesn't work like that. You can only suggest things that would do, like
Yeah,
walk
like
to that
read-
way.
This sound
I would-
they sound reasonable to that character.
It's reasonable to that character. Like, I'll never.
So we're not
kill
just going to like turn on Belvin and attack him.
No.
No.
But the suggestion was this battle can end once if you can hand over the helm. Give us the helm, the battle will end. We'll go our separate ways.
But that's bad for us.
Hmm.
Because if they get the helm, then they win essentially. Like the cult wins.
It's like the last Infinity Stone.
Belvin.
Yes.
Your turn.
So Belvin looks around, can see after hearing those words, and then seeing almost at the same time Ikram, Sandstorm, and Casimir turn over and look at him. He can make a pretty wise assumption that they all have taken those words.
Yeah, believed it. Essentially.
And looking over and trying to see if his other ally, Angel, has done the same thing.
You look over the edge and you see Angel is on her back. Her leg is twisted up to the side and her arm's broken as she lies there, eyes open on her back, looking at the rocks as her little dragon companion, Tilly, is at her side going, trying to shake her up. But you do see the purple sigils no longer has faded as you look over as Angel's body lays there.
I can't believe this. It happened and I wasn't even there to at least try to protect her. Why is it that slowly everybody around me just seems to die and I just cannot seem to do anything about it? Am I just too weak? And feeling
You hear from
Lip- discouraged and angry at the same time.
Vengeance.
fight. You hear deep within you, emanating from your shield, fight. You've felt this before. The presence of Black Razor.
too weak to do anything.
As you close your eyes and retreat into yourself for this moment, the last thing you hear is Ikram saying, "Belvin, give me the helm and we can end this. We can go home." You retreat into yourself, closing your eyes. Let's see, where did I put that? As you open your eyes, you find yourself surrounded by darkness. You are laying face down in water. You're subconscious. You've been here before. The shallow, dark swamp water, with the ever-distant marsh along its borders. As you turn around, you see obsidian arches stand before you, looming high with matte scale-like plates that interlock at the top and bottom of draconic runes. From the void within the gate, a low clicking rumble reverberates out of the gate as two illuminated emerald eyes shine through the darkness. A deep exhale of death and decay assaults your nose, and a dimly lit maw creeps closer with a forked tongue that laps a huge sword-like teeth with acidic saliva, dripping and burning away the bog water. You've come willingly. The angry emerald eye sits sunken within the creature's hard, narrow skull.
I never thought it'd come to this. But I think in this moment in time, I might need your help.
All this time you've been so strong. Taking on fierce dragons that were sniveling wormlings in my age. You want to fight?
I fight to protect the ones that I care about. And if that means using your power to do so, so be it.
Let me join the Queen's helm, and I shall grant you strength. Claws to rip flesh like no sword you know. You may not fly, but your bounds will soar, and the power of my breath shall melt those you hate. Let me into you, and then to the helm, and this is yours. We are one.
And snarls in a wicked grim.
Then it's just like, Belvin just chucks his arms up. I'm ready.
The gates then with a slow grind as they open. The gargantuan form of Black Razor emerges out of this prison. A wash of foul water steadily reaches up towards your hips as the draconic form rushes out of the gate, coming towards you. Its wings then spread out to a massive length, each wing 20 feet.
Belvin's expression doesn't change though, just deadpan, serious.
It looks towards you, reaches back its head. Its maw opens, consumes you. Now, back in reality.
Oh, good. It was all a dream.
Bear with us just one second. Back in reality, Belvin has retreated into himself, basically looking down. The eyes of the helm glow and are now bright emerald green. For a moment there, Belvin, your arm begins to twitch as you hold the shield. Ikram reaches out towards you. Says, come on. Pass it to me. You let out a deep exhale as your sight returns to where you truly stand. A green tinge, however, encroaches your peripheries. The armor that you wear snaps off around you, being forced off as you hear the clanging of the steel on the rock. You feel your arms move on their own, holding the face of the dread wall, shield side up to your chest. You've been so accustomed to the sharp spines and now face towards you. You hear a low rumble from within the shield, to which it travels through you and into the helm. You feel the mouth of the dragon helm begin to close up, blocking your vision. And then the layer of green light takes your vision completely. As you plunge the shield into your chest. Neurovane runs in and around. Actually, gets to about here. Yeah, runs to here. See Sandstorm is startled as he's making his way over to this direction for whatever reason it is. Yes, the crown's right there. I can see it. And he yells out again, Charles! Casimir, it's your turn.
So what's the exact wording? Did you say, give the crown to me and then we'll be at peace?
Yes, we can go our separate ways. Hand the helm over, and you can go our separate ways.
Okay. That's alright, because I can still go after this guy then. Right?
After who?
This guy.
Yeah, if you want it.
Because the deal was to make peace with the Lich, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I will head over to Belvin and head 30 feet. And basically do the same as Ikram and try and... Have we got the telepathic link?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Remember, that was Angel.
I've got it as well. It's just...
Did you cast it?
I would have if we...
Oh,
we didn't rush from the tower straight here instantly.
Oh, mate.
Mate, that's just
Sorry, that's the player forgetting, mate. Not.
Alright. But I'll send all my coins or rocks after this guy. I'll just say, because I think I can telepathically command them, and just say attack the one with the green mask. And I'll just basically say with Belvin, It's alright, we'll give up this mask, but we can get the other one.
At this point, he's holding the shield into his chest, the spines on the shield. As you look up, the mask is cut where it was the mouth opening of the dragon-shaped helm, where you could see his eyes and his nose. That's now closed.
Okay.
You can't see his face, you can't see his eyes. All you can see are the two glowing eyes that are located on his forehead as they slowly begin to move down to where his eyes once were.
Damn, that's some berserk shit right there. What's my movement? I don't know. Do I just use my action to like sort of talk to him? Because I'm not going to attack Belvin.
Okay.
Can I actually tell that there's a spell on me? Because I have suggestion.
I'm going to say at this point, the spell's more or less got an effect on you. You knew she cast a spell, and her words seem very, very suggestive.
Mm-hmm.
And the thoughts of it being a spell or whatnot is probably clouded. It's kind of, Otherwise, suggestion would just be like, oh wait, I knew you cast that spell. Then why would I listen to you? And it would make.
Yeah.
Make no sense.
It's like you just believe it. You don't. Doesn't matter how it is.
Okay. So.
Okay. So.
So let's sort out the.
Does a 13 hit that guy?
13 does not.
Does a 15?
Does 15? No, it does not.
Does an 18?
Does an 18? Yes.
Okay, so 5 hit, and 1's a crit.
Now, I would like you to, in fate, if you control one rock, sending it around. I'd like you to roll a d2.
2.
That natural 1 becomes a natural 20. As Angel's warmth pulls you in the direction of good luck.
Nice.
Thanks to the Caparius fate. Donated by Temagilla.
Oh, it was a good thing. Yay. Thank you.
Thanks, Magilla. We don't have to ban you
I
now.
so thought that was a bad thing. I was like, why? What did I do?
We're like so close. You're like,
I'm just
Probably
paranoid
right,
about
right.
everything. You can blame Carl for that.
That's
Thank
fair.
you.
previous campaign.
Bad times. Okay, so that one's a nat 20, so 2 crits.
So give me that damage.
50.
Boom! As your rocks belt into him, he does not look good. He's in.
Oh god. Yeah. I guess my action was just like trying to persuade Belvin to give up the mask, but he seems a little bit out of it.
Seems really out of it. And now that he's bleeding from his chest, you're like, oh god, what's he doing?
What the?
You're a little confused. And the helm is acting weird itself.
That ain't good.
The helm seems to be morphing in a way. With that, Elena goes, "You preposterous! Run! Get out of here!" Towards the other man in the green dragon mask. Sandstorm.
Okay. That idea of taking the crown, so the mask, there's all of a sudden, after I get hit by the frost, I don't feel that anymore.
No, start of your next turn. So you're minus 10 until the start of your next turn. But not this turn, but the one.
No, I don't feel suggestion.
Oh, you don't feel suggestion.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
About the crown, about
Yeah,
the
okay.
sorry, about the mask. I keep saying crown because I have a crown. Okay, guys, I love my crown. I am going to do what Sandstorm does best. And how close is this guy?
Not very far away from you at all. seemed to be surprised as he didn't as he came around the corner because you were behind cover.
What do you say?
Go back real quick.
He's in attack range.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm going to disengage, and I'm going to. Oh, this is going to be a cool. This is going to be a cool moment, right, guys?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm going to use my my main ability, my main attack to use dash, and move double 25 to do exactly 50. And I'm going to sit right beside us, and we are all doing our poses like our banner. This moment, in this moment, it's just imagine the banner right now.
Hold up.
For the moment, Ikram and Belvin are more or less looking at Belvin, and Ikram and Casimir are looking at Belvin, and Belvin stabbed himself with his own shield. You can see he's stabbed himself with the spines. He's like looking very strange at the moment.
And I'm back here, and I'm just like looking around, going, "What the fuck do I do?" And I look for Belvin for guidance. And I'm like, what the hell is wrong with my brother?
You see where the mouth was on the helm, it breaks and reveals razor black teeth.
Oh my god.
And there's a puff of acidic air that comes out.
And I go, Casimir, what has he done?
We need to give the helmet to... Do we even know her name?
Alana.
But do we know that?
Yeah.
Okay. We need
Belvin
to
told you.
give the
Yeah,
helmet to
Belvin.
Elena. So there can be peace between us.
That's what I was thinking before, but now I lost that thought. That's what you think, though. I don't know if that's... I don't know. I'm usually like...
You would know that that's not something Casimir would normally think.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Do I know I had that thought, and then I know that...
You're just like,
Say
oh, wait a minute, that's
if
silly.
suggestion stops, do I realize I had suggestion?
Yeah, you realize that.
Like,
there was
whoa,
an
wait a
effect.
minute. And I'm like,
oh, she said
wait,
it out loud, that's right.
Yeah.
can I use... I could... I can't do anything. I started him. No, wait. If you let someone know their suggestion, I'm just going to do it. No, Casimir. They're using a spell on your suggestion. Break free. And that's what happens.
Yeah, does that...
If you know about it.
Because I know the spell suggestion. This is just like a large version of it, like more people.
I'll give you an insight check on your turn.
Okay.
Right. With that, Elena looks at Sandstorm and says, "You are being annoying."
Because I'm a
Raises
cat.
Raises her finger out. And
I can still counterspell, right?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Because if someone's attacking Sandstorm,
Yeah,
suggestion
that-
doesn't override that.
100%. So yeah, suggestion was more like pushing in the right direction.
Gives you an
but-
idea, yeah.
Yeah.
so she is going to cast. Let's see. She's going to cast.
We could really use Angel right now, hey guys.
Oh, you probably really cool.
Where's Bag of Nails, guys?
You need to make a Constitution save.
He left him.
You've activated
No,
the
I thought
trap
we all
card.
had. He's like hidden the whole time. But we have a bag of nails.
It's alright.
Did you say a con save? Which one did you say?
You've activated my trap card, Carl. That's what I said.
Make
Ah.
a
Counterspell.
make a check.
I'll cast that at 4th level.
Okay, make a check.
Intelligence.
Yep.
Oh, 16. It's a
Does not reach it.
6th level spell.
Higher.
Wait, didn't she already use a 6th level spell? A 7th level slot?
She has.
She got more than one.
She's got more than one.
Well, okay.
Making me a con save there, Sandstorm. And you feel something strange as well, being so close to Belvin.
I feel a bit of plus.
You don't feel that protection warmth from him. Instead, you feel a cold dread.
Yeah.
Sandstorm, you take 56 points necrotic damage. You're resistant to necrotic damage from the Shadow's Hunt, as the Shadow's Hunt shadows swirl around it, softening the arrow, the beam that shoots into you.
So like I don't dodge in time. So Santa doesn't dodge in time. He's like goes to dodge, and then he looks up and goes, "Oh crap!" And he just sees his life disappear. But then the cloak takes over and just protects him without even thinking about it.
You get
Swirl.
knocked out. You'll get killed, I think.
So resistance. So what does that do math wise?
Half.
Halves.
So I'm going to halve the halve.
Not from this. You can't half on this. You can only half because of your resistance. Your uncanny dodge is from a
Weapons.
attack roll.
What about evasion?
This is Constitution.
Not Dex.
But I dodge it with skill.
You dodged it with sheer
Skillfully get hit in the chest.
And also, Elena not knowing that you're resistant to necrotic, but then she suddenly just goes, huh, as you don't raise from a skeleton, as you take half of 56, which is calculations, which is 28 points.
The
From
56
necrotic.
is if they kill him outright, right? Not just knock unconscious.
So if he fails all his death saves,
Yeah. Like
raises
if he got hit by that and died.
Yeah.
I did die.
so yeah, you
Almost KO. Okay.
Sandstorm, you drop. You're on death saves. Belvin. From the dread wall, the large side horns begin to sliver around your armpits. To the middle of your back, you feel a new sensation of a limb, a new feeling that grows from the center of your spine. That quickly shifts into a plated matte black tail with a glossy black single-edged hooked blade at its end as it bursts out of you like Piccolo and Cell style. You see the kite-shaped shield then begins to spread from under it, consuming your form, shifting plates. The forearms are elongated with wicked, gloss razor-sharp claws that gleam. The scale plates cover your legs, quickly shift from under within you, forming horrid draconic spikes as your boots are morphed into two clawed feet with powerful muscles that you can feel tightening and merging with your own flesh. You break to your knees as in a small pool of water on the ground you see what you're becoming. The purple helm then darkens. The temple horns widening while you see out of the from where the helm's eyes could see. They tighten around your sockets. From your sides of your head, two more horns protrude out and up, while you grow another two from the back of your skull. You shift forward slightly as you become one with the Dread Wall's essence. and the Black Dragon Helm of Tiamat, becoming the Black Razor armor. The rest of you see this draconic demon-like entity, looking similar to a plate-armored being, but with chill of fear, as his emerald eyes shine out with short black fangs lying in its now small maw. As I'd like to introduce you to the Black Razor armor.
Enhance that image.
Spiky boy.
Jesus Christ.
And you will find, under characters, Black Razor Belvin.
Well,
It's
We're gonna-
Belvagon.
let that monster go and do the D. You're all dead. Dude, that's a sick tail too.
Yeah, that looks fucking sick.
That's like fucking. Is that the size? To scale?
He's gigantic.
That's
man.
not the scale.
Ah.
Sorry. I should get that.
I'm like, yeah, he's a big boy.
Wait a minute, you're not Belvin.
Wow.
Holy
As
Do
you
we get a
feel
do we get a
rejuvenated as well.
sense of like friend or foe all of a sudden? Like, oh,
You get a sense of fear.
fuck.
Shit.
You don't feel anything. You're dead.
Oh yeah. Right. Sorry.
You will also find in your journal as well the Black Razor armor handout that lists all the extra abilities, such as your tail blade, your claws, and you can even see the sheet for it. I believe. I hope you can. As you reel and stand back up. This draconic Velven form is encapsulated. And Alana just looks in horror. It's just like, no. Velven, that's your turn.
He's on autopilot.
From over yonder,
Oh shit.
flying above, back in from above the tree lines, this huge green dragon form flaps its wings and flies in. Looks to you all, this green draconic form with these matte black sections along its scales, grasps onto some of the rock walls and the remaining tree roots. And then looks at Belvin, or what Belvin's now become.
Oh, Black Razor. To think you were once a force along the north. Now, you're off clean. Spring claims the mare. And you're like this.
The dragon rotates, climbing across the walls towards the Rovan. He's being attacked by these rocks and he's trying to fend them off. Looks above him and swallows one in the green dragon mask. Ikram. Is stunned at this point because he doesn't know what's going to happen, and I don't know what would happen for Ikram.
Sandstorm just got knocked out.
Samson's just got knocked out.
Come on, you can't just make Ikram shit because he's on autopilot.
Yeah, he's going to like turn around. You alright, Sandstorm? So we got a problem. So you're gonna heal for 11 points as you're back into reality. And at that, Irana says, Fine, you know what? Let's just do it anyway. Bring it! And I need all of you to make con saves, as life is then disrupted, and the spell on you breaks.
Oh. That's good. That's good.
That's real good. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, that's good.
So I take half. Sandstorm. That's bad. Well, it's necrotic, so you get half. That's good.
I'm having a bad night.
The necrotic.
Yeah, so
knocks you
you're
out.
going to
That's
take
bad.
half
And half of that's bad.
con.
And I'm dead again.
Wait, how much do you get healed for? You get healed for 11, so you got on 1 HP now.
You're on 1
No,
HP.
I was on minus.
Yeah, but healing takes you back
No,
up to 0.
you puts you to 0.
Oh
Then
my
you go to
god,
11.
I'm on 1. Oh.
So then you're on 1 and you're just...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I like just keeping together here, guys.
You're on a wild ride.
Nurovin is safe in the mouth of Cholf.
Safe. just bite down.
Casimir, you have to make a concentration check for your rocks.
So at half of 10 or 10?
So 10.
Okay. 12.
You succeed. Your rocks stay.
Okay. Well, since they're there, I'm just gonna pelt the dragon's head with the rocks.
Make attack rolls.
Oof. Does a 16 hit?
Nope.
Does an 18 hit?
Nope.
It's a 19 hit.
Yes.
Okay, so 5 hit.
I think.
Wait. No. Yeah, 5 hit. And 1's a crit.
Roll your damage.
37.
37 points. Wonderful.
Does he bite down on the guy?
No, he's got quite a large mouth.
But does he bite down with that large mouth?
No, he's got quite a large mouth. How much damage that, by the way?
37.
37.
And they're just all swirling all around his head. And I would, as my bonus action, I'd just come in and just like keep attacking that dragon.
So you're going to say out loud, keep tracking that dragon.
I think it can be telepathic. Hold on, I'll just check it. Yeah, mentally command as a bonus action. Second paragraph.
Cool. Okay, so with that, the dragon's going to take its legendary action to beat its wings. So I need you to make strength checks for all your rocks.
What they got? I think they got really shit strength. Yeah, they do. What's a 4? Is that minus 30?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Alright, so I think the highest is 13.
okay, so they're all going to fail.
Okay.
Oh, horrible rolls. All right, so they're all going to take. They're all going to take 9 points of damage and be knocked and fall down onto the ground as they are prone.
Yep. So they all have 11 health left.
The dragon then flies off in this direction to where it is on the map.
Is that not a
Nurovin,
legendary action?
that's a part of its legendary action.
Ah, okay. Wow.
As it beats its wings and then pirouettes and flies all around to the side.
Okay.
Sandstorm, you're on 1 health. Your brother has become... Oh,
I haven't done my action.
okay. Sorry. That was just a big
Can
bonus
I,
action.
Alright, I want to... Because So remember, there's a spell on the behemoth. I want to climb down here out of sight of the lich and cast a spell magic on the behemoth to try and remove the brainwashing or whatever it was.
What's the range of the spell? 60 feet?
120, I think. Yep, 120.
Yep, cool. Okay, so make that spellcasting ability check. And I'll tell you the DC once you roll.
Come on, good roll.
See or fail. And you see a little squirrel just sitting there. Nothing.
Alright. Well, that's me.
Okay. So,
Sandstorm.
Sunstorm. Your turn, buddy.
Okay.
Your brother's this strange, demonic, draconic creature.
I have absolutely no way to heal, but I know I fight best at 1 HP. So, can I sort of analyze my brother right now? I'm a bit like, brother, what are you? What's going on?
You're woozy, you're looking at him, and he's this strange, draconic creature as he appears right now. Like there's a full set of plate and just growling.
Is there a sign of him there, or?
Black Razor Belvin, how do you react?
Just staring down the lich.
Okay, so at least he wants. So I notice he does want to kill me, right?
Not at the moment.
He's got bigger fish.
Bigger lich to fry. Okay. Oh shit! I got 1 HP. I shouldn't do anything. Actually, what I'll do, I'll do a with like the little strength I have from being nearly dead twice. I'm gonna get my bow out and just fire a shot. Just, yeah.
Shooter.
Shooter. Boom.
Ooh. Straight into her chest. The arrow sticks out as you do 6 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
And she gets "Ugh," and raises her hand, and another ray of frost comes and belts at you. And she says, "Just die!"
And then with my what?
16 hit.
What the fuck? I just
Can she do
I
it on his turn or after his turn?
What happened then?
Oh, technically after his.
I haven't seen-
Okay, so that's what she's intending to do. She's
Oh
raising.
my god! Like
After
I
arrow
was like
came
just
out.
about
I'm so
to
sorry.
say,
I'm so sorry.
I was literally just about to
You're
say I would
Run
like
away.
to use my second ability to hide.
Okay, so where are you going to hide? You have your
On 1
movement.
HP, and I'm like, I shoot, and I like crawl away, and like I just sit behind this.
If you go, yeah,
Yeah,
descend, you
I
have
can't
to
tell.
descend
It's
down.
2D. It's 2D.
Alright.
What's up and what's down
I think
here?
they're like big steps, basically, like 10-foot steps. Each of
Yeah.
these rocks.
So this area around here
Oh, mate.
Wow.
is 20 feet up.
Okay.
What
This
about the next rock?
So
Right,
this
this
rock
rock
here
here,
is
yeah.
20 feet down. Well, 10 feet down.
Yeah, yeah.
So you can move 35 and get all the way down. to
I'm
that
gonna
rock.
like go down, and then I just sort of like use my claws, and then Wolverine does it, where he slides
Slide,
down.
yeah.
Shh. So I just do that like weakly, like, and I hit the ground, and I sort of just like lay there for a bit, but then I roll into the corner and use hide.
Just curl
I'm
up into a
hiding.
ball.
Yeah, I'm a rock, and I'm like just sort of taking a breath because I got knocked out. I went back up again, and I got knocked down again, but I got up
I get
again,
knocked down.
and I'm getting
And I
knocked
get up again. And then I get
You're never
knocked
gonna
down
keep me
again.
down.
And then I get knocked up again.
And that song's in my head, and then and I wait for next turn, I guess.
Ah, yes, that's right, Carl. The wand of Orcus that we had in our pocket.
Of course, pull that out and just give it a good old cracking. I like that idea. All right, so as they don't use their wand of Orcus,
Why not?
he now looks at the new threat of this
Belvin 2.0.
draconic Belvin 2.0, and she does raise her hand up as she's casting it, but the target's left, so she turns it on this plated being. The frost consumes the armor, but doesn't affect it, as it just snarls. And with that, she just... Now it's her turn. So... she is very concerned about this creature that's come before her. So she is going to just say, curses. She's going to fight fire with fire and cast chain lightning as lightning arcs out from her fingers. I need Belvin and Ikram to make
How many spell
dexterity
slots
saves.
has she got?
Ikram fails.
This lady's cheating. Does he still have bless?
Still less. The lightning arcs out, hits around Belvin, and then arcs over to Ikram. Ikram does not have bless.
I don't think bless would have saved him.
Ikram doesn't look very good. As you're only going to take half of that damage there, Belvin, as you meet the DC,
Shield Master?
does not affect.
Oh, it doesn't have the shield
I don't
anymore.
have a shield anymore.
That was a silly decision to stab yourself with it then, wasn't it?
Black Razor Belvin.
All right.
You have none of your class abilities.
Oh.
You have none of your spells. You are able to, with great will, maintain a degree of control over this raw power that surges through you from Black Razor, the Dreadwall.
Cool. I was gonna ask how much control do I actually have. All right. So I don't have a weapon on me, do I?
Look at your claws, they are elongated with a gloss black, razor sharp, and you can feel your tail moving with a large hooked razor blade on the end.
So I don't have a sword on me anymore.
The tail, you feel, extends out to 15 feet. It's a long, curled, crooked, plated tail.
Alright. This lich that's in front of me. Is she in the air?
She's standing on a rock.
She is standing on a rock. Alright. Black Razor Belvin is going to jump onto the same rock as her.
With your
Oh,
incredible...
that's an easy jump.
It's an easy jump because you have a standing leap 30 feet.
Holy shit.
Wait.
She could compete in the Olympics.
Belvin can in Black Razor armor. I can jump 3 times my move. Wait,
Should definitely go in the Olympics.
jump 3 times as normal.
Yes,
And
that's
if
right.
they allow performance enhancing armor.
So Belvin's just gonna Black Razor Belvin. I'll make sure she's gonna jump in that direction, just poof, and then just like poof, right next to her.
Causes her to step back a little bit as you both fit onto the same rock.
and then just takes his claw and then just like slashes up towards her.
Thank you so much for the host there, mate. Hello, buddy. All right, so make those attacks.
All right, so the attack will be D20 plus strength.
So you can see
tells me damage, but doesn't tell me what I add to it.
Oh, all you got to do is click it.
Wait, what?
So go into Black Razor Belvin character sheet.
It's because I had it. Never mind.
Click it again.
Do it.
It's not on, so it's on the player items one.
Do it, Belvin.
So now go into character.
Yeah, mine's all blank. I don't have anything on that.
Character sheet's not blank.
Do
Oh,
it,
I'm sorry,
DM.
my mistake. Hold on.
I was gonna say
I said it was in your journal, but for some reason I just didn't get access because I
Is
clicked
it
the wrong
possible to
thing.
learn this power? Not from Kyle.
Wow. Thanks.
All right. Okay, so that makes more sense now. I'm just like, click it.
Click what?
What am I supposed to click? All right, so now this makes more sense. Sweet.
Wow.
And obviously,
As your draconic claws slash against her chest, tearing the robes asunder and tearing into the flesh. That is a good amount of damage.
34.
and that's just. Oh,
Wait, is the tail another one?
yes, it is. As a bonus action, I can.
Another one.
Because one attack, you can use 2 claw attacks as one
Yeah,
attack.
like multi-attack.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then after that, tail just comes up.
Get it with the
And-
stinger.
As the tail moves and whips through the air, it sounds like the call from a bird of prey. And the tail reaches out and around and slashes towards her. But she's smart enough to duck out of the way at that
Oh,
point.
yeah, the focus now. There you go.
There we
What's the second number? I see 2 numbers.
All right, so it's just at advantage, so you don't have to toggle it all the time. So it's just always the first number preceded by the second if it's at advantage.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So it is
Just-
actually rolling advantage. We just take in the first. Okay.
Just taking the first one until I say it's at advantage.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
Okay.
I was just curious. I was just like, why? Dude, why is everything at advantage? This is bullshit.
Just
Like-
take it. Just take the advantage, Brad.
No, every time I saw the enemies doing it. So
Yeah, I was just like, what the fuck?
yeah.
Advantage on everything.
Not advantage. On it.
Yeah.
It's just more easier for me.
Yeah, heaps easier.
Okay. So
Um.
that is the end of your turn, unless there's
Right. No. Never mind. I'm just reading the stuff. So it's all
Okay.
good.
You read and enjoy. Cholf continues to
Be a bitch.
Yeah.
continues to climb up in the air.
Didn't know cultists were such cowards.
And flies off and away as
Damn it! I was just gonna say it'd be a perfect time for like Black Razor Belvin to just be like, dragons these days are such cowards.
you can have inspiration.
Very cool. Bet
That
you
was-
guys have been doing the
that
dragon
was
voice good.
Oh,
Kyle's
it
voice
fucks me up.
performance
I
was
can't
like,
do it for long.
holy shit.
I don't know how Kyle does it.
I
so
think
long.
Kyle was using hacks. That's bullshit.
Kyle's just trained his voice box
and for
with
and for
sandpaper.
that long, like I know Brad can do it, but only for so long.
Yeah, like one sentence and like
yeah, pretty
But
much.
Kyle's just like keeps doing it. I'm like, how?
years of vigorous training. Yeah, vigorous, not rigorous.
All right, so he's going to Ikram's turn now, and Ikram's going to make his way over towards the edge so he can pop over and see Sandstorm and be like, "You okay, buddy? Don't worry, I got you. I got you." With that, he casts another second level. Healing word to give you some healsies, feelsies.
Ooh, 13.
And then he's going to prepare a spell, which he's going to cast. Let's see, what does he have available?
I totally
for
can't
him?
remember what the effect of the green area is. He cast a spell at the start, and I don't know. I can't remember what it is.
He did. It's another ability. I can't find it right now. Like, because I had it remember before, but this battle's just had a lot of things. Oh, there it is. Guardian of Nature. Right. So surrounding him is, as his skins appeared barky. He should have been making con saves at advantage, but that's okay. Within that area, it's difficult terrain for enemies. And he's going to take his mama's bow in disbelief and just being like, wow, that is not natural. Looking at Belvin, but still gets a shot off towards Alana, hitting her in the chest.
Is he an angel form? I think he was, right?
He was, yeah.
So,
So he's also
extra
going to
damage.
deal another 9 points of damage
Yay.
to Alana because of radiance. She cries out in pain and then looks at this creature that's up to him and basically goes to slap him in the face. And she's going to use her legendary action to paralyze and touch Belvin. Slap hits the cold scales. Nothing happens.
Touch me.
You can't touch this. Doom, 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 doom.
As a draconic armored form of Belvin snarls. Black Razor Belvin, would you like to use a legendary action?
I definitely do. She stayed in my range, the dumb bitch.
You're going nowhere.
And definitely tail attack, because I only get two type of actions anyway. And as she tries to touch the armor, the tail just goes from the other way, just above his head. Just goes. Attacks her from above.
She skips to the side as the tail sinks deep within the earth below you, sending rocks crashing up. She just gets away. Oh, good. Viridian Knight. Oh, nice. Halfway through the transformation. I love it. Check it out, guys. Thank you for reading. All right, so Casimir, it's now your turn. You're flying down.
So how high is the green dragon now?
The green dragon is 40 feet above, and 40 feet above the top layer up here, and from the edge is about 30 feet away.
Okay.
So it's more climb than anything.
Yep, yep. How beat up is the Lich looking?
Well, she's had tears in her chest and has managed to dodge 2 massive tail strikes from this demonic form of Belvin. Draconic form of Belvin.
Makes things so hard. It's hard to keep everyone in the same picture.
I know.
Okay. I couldn't fit a wall of force around the the dragon, could I? In this 10-foot radius.
No. It's too huge.
But could I make like a sort of a dome around it with the walls? Sort of block its passage?
Like directly in front of it?
Yeah, basically. It's just like, if it's flying, it's just going to go poof and fall down or something.
Yeah, you can do that.
Just like a bird flying into the window, basically.
Alright, so you conjure the wall of force up into the air.
So it's sort of like a half dome made of the walls, but it's because they're like what are they? Hold on, I'll click. So I can make flat surface of 10 foot by 10 foot. So I could make, like, if they're sort of like curved in, like, you know, angled in a bit, I could kind of make like a dome sort of in front of it. Just to block its like direct path away. Like the way it's heading.
Yeah. So you these walls of force appear up in the air. It hits into it, it's like suddenly. I need some dice. I need to roll some dice.
Because I'm guessing my stones couldn't have reached there because they're only 30-foot range. But they'll drop out of the air now.
Okay, so they drop out of the air. Like, they're not even in the air, they're on the ground.
Ah, yeah, true.
So they
drop lower on the ground.
So, with that, the dragon is going to make a strength save to try and pick itself up, and I would like you to roll 4d6. Ooh.
11. Oh, I'm guessing it's a 15, not a 22.
It's not a 22, no.
Okay.
So it crashes into it. And goes suddenly falling from the mouth as it's hit its head and began to reel. Neurovane falling.
How high up did you say they were? Like, it's 40 feet from the top platform.
40 feet from the top platform, and the platform at floor level is 30 feet.
So
it's like 70 feet up in the air fall.
to the floor of here, or to the floor of the swamp?
To the floor of the swamp.
Okay.
So, as he also has an initiative of 18 and he's falling. What do you want to use for your bonus action if you have one? Or movement?
I will move.
So he's basically like gonna slide down like that on the wall of force.
Yeah, it's like.
He's like, he falls out of the mountain. Just so
I'm
he's
just gonna move behind this log. Use that as cover.
Okay.
I've given up on trying to dispel the behemoth. Because I've tried like 3 times already.
Okay, so Neurovane falls out of the mouth, hits the wall, slides around, and as he's going towards the edge, he's like, ah, ah, ah. He gets his cloak and throws it out to the side as the wind hits underneath his sails, and he's like, oh, and slowly begins to fall about 10 feet down to the ground as his cloak begins to give him a little bit of lift. And you see him there kind of panic for a moment as you dodge down. And you see him point in that direction. Jolf! He yells out. Sandstorm.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Okay. Casimir flying away the bastard. I'm gonna do this. How low is this one? Is that 20 foot still?
20 foot up. So yeah, it's on level. it's on level with this platform up around here.
Oh, it's all the same. Okay.
So, but
If I'm here, I can see him.
well, you climbed down before, so you're on the level below.
Yeah, if I climb up. So I want to climb.
You were 10 foot
Yeah.
down before.
If you climb 10 foot up, you'll be able to see them both.
When does the cold last?
It
That's
expired
gone
on your
now.
last.
Expired. Fantastic. I'm gonna go up. Back up here, and do I have line of sight here?
Back up there, yeah. You got a armored Belvin beside her though, with a 15-foot long tail flailing within the air.
Nice. Okay. So Belvin, yeah, I remember now. So it doesn't even matter if Belvin's an ally. All that matters is that there's an enemy to the person I'm fighting, and I'll get my sneak attack.
That is correct. An ally.
Well, he's ally in the
From-
way that we're both
yeah.
fighting the same thing.
Yeah.
So I'm going to throw my dagger straight past the flailing tail of lightning. Straight up this dude.
Mhm.
A dude or a woman? I forget
Woman.
now. And through that arc of lightning, I follow it. Okay. At advantage.
Won't be an advantage.
Is it
He
advantage?
was hidden last turn.
Advantage because
No, he wasn't hidden. He slipped down the side and make a stealth check.
No, you
yeah,
you
it did. I said I use hide. I literally said that.
Okay. Where is your stealth check?
I said yeah.
I
I
don't know
said
if you actually rolled it now that you mentioned it.
Okay.
But you,
I
he
didn't
definitely
roll
said
it,
he
but
hides. So.
I said I use
Roll.
hide. Do I have to use a
roll
stealth check?
Roll stealth with advantage just for this moment.
I thought I didn't have to use.
Because it's at advantage because you're in the shadows.
You
of
always
it.
have to use it. If you say
Ah.
you hide, you have to roll
Yeah,
stealth.
But I can never fail.
you
Though.
can't just auto stealth.
I never fail.
You have the slightest
Yeah, but
chance
you
of
could.
fail.
You have a very small chance of failing.
On a 31, yes, you are hidden. Fantastic.
I
Just
have
to
a
clarify.
1 out of 20 chance of failing.
As you climb on up, the shadows swirl and form around you, and then whip off to the side as you come into the sunlight. Dagger
Okay.
arcs off in lightning as you follow it through with a shadowy smoke that follows the lightning.
What's
Make that attack roll.
Okay. Boom. Oh wait, that's fake because I didn't change back.
Yeah, you gotta change that back.
We got baited.
I baited myself on that one.
Because I didn't change.
I'm so
it,
excited. I was
I
like,
didn't think I was
fuck.
changing it back. I knew as soon as I saw it, I was like, because the ghost.
Let's just
changed.
say it's a crit anyway, Cole, because it feels good.
Yeah. Nope. Roll it again, or just take that roll.
Roll it again.
Okay. 19.
Still a dirty 20.
19, still gonna hit.
Same damage either way, because it didn't crit.
Let me just check my other dagger. Yeah, okay, that's set all correctly. Okay. And now I use my other dagger and go in for the second attack.
Before you click, do sneak attack.
Does it matter level the
Do
sneak attack's always last. It feels
do
good.
your other dagger first.
Just in case he crits on it.
And hello, Lanta Fanta.
And then I go in for the sneak attack. Oh,
Yeah,
pretty
So-
low rolls.
Pretty low.
It's still lots of damage though.
It's not 50.
What was that one round you did? Like 85 or something?
Yeah, it was
That was a
stupid.
huge crit.
That's because you did a perfect sneak attack roll.
Yeah,
One off perfect, I think it was.
No, it was perfect.
Was
I think it was one. I think it was.
I thought it was absolutely.
I think we looked over like
Oh, I thought it was perfect. Like everything was.
it was 666. It's 4 6s and a 5. It was pretty close. I'm pretty perfect anyway. And now I'm going to use disengage, and then go wee all the way back home.
All right, so you got to jump across. So it's going to use up 10. I'm going to say it's going to use up 10 feet of movement.
Oh,
Okay.
so can you make it all the way?
You can get.
Wee
I'm going to say you can get to where you are.
Wait, come here.
But can you jump off the edge still?
I'm on
Can't
the
jump.
edge.
Okay.
It's alright. I'll stand here in the shadows.
As you're
Behind it,
running away, there is a massive suction of moisture from around the area. Belvin and Sandstorm, I need you to both make me Constitution saving throws. Belvin. Hi, Calamity. Oh wait, there it is. Fantastic.
Yeah,
Alright,
so I was trying to find it on this thing. I'm just like saving those.
If anyone finds an Ikram, please report it to your nearest Riverguard agency.
Okay, so you guys are going to take half damage for 10 points of necrotic. So Sandstorm for you, that's going to be 5. So Sandstorm takes 5 points. Belvin takes 10.
I choose not to use uncanny dodge.
No, because you were resistant to necrotic.
I know. I'm just saying. I choose not to use it, even though I can't use it.
You
Okay.
can't uncanny dodge the DM.
I know. I was just like saying it because it's like 5 damage. I've never like not wanted to not do it. It's always been so much damage.
All right, so for her turn, she is going to Missy Step the fuck away from this creature that's slashing in towards her. She begins to cast the spell. She Misty Steps down to here in a flash of light. And she kind of... You boys are really making me work. That's okay. How about a little bit of chain lightning one more time?
Seriously, how many high-level spells has she got?
She's burning through a lot.
If you're using spell points, you know that only
I'm
works
not
for
using
fifth
spell
level
points. I'm not using spell points.
Because she's used like a 9th, an 8th, 2 7ths, and 3 6ths.
So, from Belvin, which is a center target, lightning blast off towards Casimir, lightning blast off towards Sandstorm, lightning blast off towards Ikram. I need everyone to make dexterity saving throws.
Come on,
dead.
mate, that
I'm
doesn't
already-
reach me.
I'm already dead anyway. I can't survive.
I would like to use my legendary resistance
You succeed.
and succeed.
Is it a dex?
I like to use my legendary death.
And it is absorb elements.
Ah, shit. Hell.
Okay. So, Sandstorm, make a dexterity save.
I think
And
I'm dead either way.
As you have evasion, if you succeed, which you just do,
Oh my god, I forgot about
how do you cartwheel away?
I forgot about because every time I try to use it, I'm not allowed. Like, no.
Sorry, I'm picturing. Do you know when you try to touch a cat's like back sometimes, and they're like, no, and like they just like
Yeah.
curve inwards, like the light is about to touch him. He's just, no, he just like wiggles out of it.
Wow, so yeah, you succeed on that dex
Nice.
save and just wiggle out of the way as the lightning arcs past. Ikram, however, isn't so fortunate.
No, so the same lightning, like, yeah, it passes me, but it hits him instead.
And Ikram drops.
Oops. Sacrifice. Good sacrifice.
He doesn't get advantage on dex saves from his thing, does he?
Only on attack rolls.
He gets, what was it, con saves and
You
something
get
else?
advantage on con saves, and he gets advantage on wisdom and
Wisdom.
dexterity based attacks. or
Ah, okay, yeah.
So he drops. So does the spell.
It's not
So does the polymorph.
The Guardian Nature's not concentration though.
No, it's not. But the polymorph he casts on
Yeah,
the
polymorphs.
behemoth
Oh, she
Is.
didn't make concentration checks for Belvin beating on her. Or Sandstorm.
And I will make them now.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So that's 1, 2.
So Sandstorms was the attack plus the sneak, because that counts as one attack.
That is
Right.
true.
So that's 27, half that, 13. Well, still, she's probably going to make it still.
So yeah, basically all of them.
Fuck Warcaster, man. That's some bullshit.
And she is going to look towards. She's going to look down this direction and nod, and then look back to Belvin. Belvin.
Yes.
Your turn.
So with this armor, I have blind sense on here.
You do. You can't sense, like, it can't go beyond objects and senses. So you can sense. So say if you were sensing, your senses would be blocked to this tree here. If there was this tree here, you can sense through it. So you can't sense through walls, but you can sense what's going on around the other side of walls, per se.
Right, okay. I just didn't know what blind sense was. Alright. Duh. Bitch. Didn't go far enough away. Again. Just doing a crouch down. He's just gonna do another huge leap over at her. Just in the same motion as he gets up. Straight claw attack at her. And then come up with another claw attack.
As you squat on down, you roar, push yourself off the ground. The surface rock shatters and breaks, throwing debris into the air as you launch yourself on over towards her. Make those attack rolls.
Alright. I didn't want to do it ambitiously, just in case you were like... And then she like does something... Wall of Force or something like that, and just...
No, she's user act.
That's just all I was picturing. It was Wall of Force. That's all I was picturing, to be honest. Oh shit!
Okay, she dodges out of the way of the first one, but that second one
One that comes straight up and then.
claws up against her face, tearing the illusion off. As you see the face actually move with your hand and then glitters off into the ethereal. You see the undead form glare back at you, hideous woman. You
And
don't care.
as
You're hungry.
the face of Alana that gets ripped off and the undead creature just gonna kind of at her face at the same time, and then just go for another tail attack. Try to go.
This tailblade comes through, slashes down her chest. Rocks fly up into the air. She is in major pain.
Like the
You
movie?
could say she's in the danger zone.
More constitution check.
So she's gonna have 2 on that.
Still, they're both just like 10s. You have to do so much damage.
Ooh!
Oh!
Oh!
Damn it, she's still fucking gets it.
So, on that first one, alright, so 10 succeeds on that one.
Wait, intelligence.
Alright, no, so 11. So half the damage of the 21 damage. 11.
Is it round up or round down?
Oh, no, it's rounded down.
Yeah, it's round down, so it's 10.
You did
but-
intelligence checks.
I was gonna say you did intelligence checks, not con.
Yeah, no. Oh, I did too.
He was trying to be nice to us.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, okay,
that's more like it. That's
that
what we
looks
expected.
Like, that looks like more context.
Well, the spell holds, and you were a second away from me going like, oh, the spell fails.
I was like, that is a low roll for her.
Good work.
I saw the 2 ones. I was
So
like,
even
"Ooh,
the
that's
ones would be an 11 for her. She got a plus 10.
Cholf descends down towards Moravane, grips him, and claws, and uses his full speed to climb up 80 feet within the air.
Hold up. Well, this guy fell down all the way, didn't he? To the ground.
No, he only fell 10 feet down, and then his cloak activated, making him fly.
Oh, so he's flying now. He's not standing on anything.
Nope, he's flying. He's 10 foot below the lowest barrier. Like, he's just below the dome.
Can he use that as a reaction?
Well, it's a little ability he has.
It's a DM ability, you're saying?
Actually, no, he is a... Seems to you, he may have limited flight.
But he didn't fall at all before he could fly.
So, Cholf flies up 80 feet.
Straight up?
Straight up. Well, out of... Okay, so to be fair, goes down, grabs, and then attempts to fly out, like, back out of the way of the dangers of this spell, because he can see the spell. Even though it is invisible. The dragon looks like it's able to navigate around you.
Well, he still has to waste like 30 feet basically to get around it.
Yeah, so he's just going to whoop. He's still 50 feet up from his previous location and getting away, flying.
Yeah, you better run.
Ikram's got a death save. Casimir.
Can I go over to Ikram and use a healing potion?
Yep.
Because I don't have many spells left.
You,
Is that an action or a bonus action?
bonus action to feed.
Okay, so I'll feed Ikram a healing potion. 2d4 plus 2. So he's back to 7. Alright. And with my action, I'll give it one last go to try and dispel the magic off the behemoth.
Okay. Make that check.
Intelligence? Come on, dice. For fuck's sake.
That's your sign in your favor tonight.
Yeah. That's about what I expected.
Sandstorm, it's your turn.
Did you have like nat 20s and
No.
advantage dice?
I got nothing left.
I'm another one
Actually,
that has bad
here's
rolls.
a healing dice. So I'll do D10 plus con.
There you go.
That's a free action,
Oh,
right?
So it's a free action.
Shit, I forgot about healing dice.
9 health.
That's the last thing I have as well. I totally forgot.
I've got like 4 nat 20s and 3 advantage.
So can we use that
Yeah,
any
'cause-
time?
Viridian
use it
only
on your-
donates to you.
That's,
You
come
can't. You cannot deny
Okay.
it.
on. Mate, do you know some of these are from myself as well?
Sandstorm, your move.
You mean curfew 777?
Oh yeah, sorry, that guy.
That guy, that's straight.
Oh yeah. Thanks,
Haven't,
Griffy.
haven't seen him in here for a while, have we? Where did he go?
Oh yeah, no, we kicked him because he can't stuff.
You're too biased. You're out of here,
Yeah,
mate.
sorry, mate.
Okay,
Spread the love.
so I'm going to use a healing dice. How many can we use each turn? Just one?
Just one.
I only
Roll
use...
D10, add your constitution.
Boom. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Constitution is 1.
Another one.
Another one to that. Oh crap! What was I on? I accidentally typed 11, not +7.
You've donated too much. We can't.
You're
kick
on
you.
12, so you are 23.
I'm just
Okay.
kidding.
Can you kick me? Yeah. Okay. Let's time Viridian out for 1 minute. No. Unless you donate $1,000 to Sandstone right now. No, don't actually do that. Okay. Oh yes. How high is this thing?
That thing juts out to a maximum height of 10 feet. It's only about 3 foot wide.
Okay. Let me just check a thing I have to make sure I don't fuck this up. There's so much paperwork now, it's hard to find my stuff.
You don't even have a spell book.
We're not even in double
No.
digits.
No, but I mean like the player items and handouts, like so many more ads every time. So scroll through. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna do this really cool maneuver. I'm going to chain like Spider-Man to here. Oh, where's the arrow? To this here, and then I'm gonna push along with a tight chain and do a full swing around. And I'm gonna go around like this. I'm gonna come right around like that.
All right,
Right.
so that's gonna require a dexterity check.
And it's gonna like come in perfectly, so I'm like it directly come around Dragon Belvin and literally straight from the side.
So
because if
the
you swing
chain's
around,
gonna coat hanger.
because if you swing around, you'd hit this tree, and that would catapult you.
That's a
way.
stump. That's a stump.
I thought it was a tree, like a full.
No, it's a full tree root.
But it would work in your favor, because if you're swinging like around,
Either way, I'll get around.
it'll catapult you into her.
Yeah, either way, it's gonna happen. If I
Yeah,
roll
without
well.
just like coat hangering
Yeah, no.
Tiger and Velvet.
Oh no! Once I got the momentum, I can like pull it back.
Imagine just like Belvin's just going for the
Watch
final
out.
kick, and he's just like,
make the dexterity check for that.
Okay, we'll see if I actually do that. But that's what I want to do. That. Now that's
Okay,
that's
that's really cool. I like.
that's really cool.
Sandstorm goes flying off the tree.
Yeah, I
Into the swamp,
critically
like, oh,
fail
shit.
off the fucking edge. We're not in the air anymore, luckily, on this potato. So dexterity,
Just check.
just dex by itself. Okay.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
21, easily done. You throw the chain glove out, it wraps around, just around the top of the god plate. As you jump, you swing it around with
Yeah, I'm swinging,
kick,
and
you
with
pull on it,
and I
tight.
gain like momentum, and with this momentum, can I get some extra power in my attack?
You can have advantage.
Oh,
which I was
yeah.
going to give you.
And I have like a lightning trail, so as I go along, there's like a lightning trail behind me and fire trail.
lightning. As you got like
Like a burnout.
you got to use one glove, one hand.
Oh
for
yeah,
the glove.
true. Sorry, just a
you
lightning
only have
vengeance.
But it's a trail of lightning with with shadows. As shadows
Oh yeah,
trails behind you.
right around, and I'm like, I look at Dragon Brother,
Thank
and
you
I
for
like,
who's gold trumpet.
I give him like a little wink as I go past. I just like pop out here from the side, hello, and then I just like dagger of vengeance straight in the side. Surprise, motherfucker. Okay.
Make those attack rolls.
Oh, what?
Double that 20s.
Is this legit? It is.
That's legit.
that is
Oh my god.
that is a whole.
RNG gods.
You swing around and trail of lightning and shadowy smoke. You hit the tree that just propels you forward, and you just.
I can't believe. Oh my god.
The blade hooks into the side of her head. How do you want to do?
Did I?
It's falling towards the ground.
Sometimes it helps to roleplay, guys. The RNG gods bring all their power onto me. And then, with the extra sneak attack for fun, boom. And then I just...
Plus 30.
Plus 30. So, yeah, how do you want to do it? Where do you want to hit?
Can she do a con save first, please?
How do you want to do it?
She bloody said
Belvin. I mean, Sandstorm. Is he frozen?
Oh,
Yes.
no.
Oh, no.
I just want to see her do a DC 36 con save.
Well, she doesn't have to because
I just want to see it, Kyle. Hey, he's back.
No. I broke my internet with so much fun. I was
Critically hit your moment.
Double nat 20 on a crucial moment.
That's literally, I
amazing.
think I broke the internet as well. And like the arc of lightning was too much speed that my internet could not hold this. And well, I'm not sure what the last thing I said was.
I asked you, how did you want to do it?
Oh, okay. I'll explain the whole thing. So what I did, I'm fully just like, I'm like going so fast. I got lightning all around me, and with the force of the dagger, I fully just out, like I'm like Superman. I fly through, straight all the force.
Become one with the dagger.
I'm literally, I become a lightning dagger, sandstorm, lightning dagger legend. He was on with all this luck.
As you're lighting through the head, you tear flesh and bone out as this rotted internal systems, bodily systems, just go flying that then begin to burn away. She tries to scream as smoke and ash then begin to consume her form in her head as the body drops down.
And then I do the superhero landing.
Ah, the behemoth's our friend again.
And you hear the... Actually,
His name,
yeah, the behemoth and just... Belvin,
I can't believe that rolls.
The behemoth.
your prey's been taken from you. You hear inside your mind.
Fuck's sake.
That was ours.
I'd like you to make a...
What's yours is mine. And
I'd
mine
like you
is
to make a
yours.
charisma check.
Myself?
No.
Um,
Belvin.
Check or save?
Check.
Oh.
as Belvin or
As Belvin.
okay. Good thing I have both character sheets up at the
Oh.
moment. Charisma check. You know what? I'm using a nat 20 on that one.
Yeah.
With a...
I bet Kyle was going to use that one on that.
No, actually. I'm going off straight dice rolls.
I can't believe.
Let me see one thing. Stand by.
Standing by.
Okay. What would your... So it's a nat 20, so it's a 23 in your books.
Plus plus.
Yes.
All right, so 23. You beat him by 2.
Oh,
Jeez.
fuck.
And you maintain an aura of control over the armor.
And the inner Belvin on the inside, it's just like there is another here that needs to be slain. And then it's just the glance behind to the dragon.
Don't look at Casimir, please.
As you glance around as well, you can see a shimmering aurid form as you see this small little kobold just in the corner.
So only
Thanks
I
to
see it.
your blind sight.
Yeah, right.
And it seems to them, as its turn, bolt up towards this cave entrance up here. And you can feel it. Would you like to use your legendary action?
Yes. Because I feel like it's just like that corner that I just like, and then just like,
nowhere.
and then just like,
Okay, so make it.
Nice.
oh,
Oh, so you just like grab mid-Andy.
So the tail extends out, just whips on down, skirts across the stone floor, then shoots up, and then there's a spray of blood that covers the tail, and looks like it bows as there's a weight on the end. And then there's a shimmer of light as this kobold in red robes just lurches forward, dead.
and then Belvin just kind of brings it up towards him, just has it in front of his face, and then just flicks it off his tail.
Goes flying over to the side into the water. Tumbles.
That's like so badass. Like you stand there and you hear it.
The tail I read is actually like nearly twice the size of Belvin.
Yeah, it's really long.
Oh
It's
my
really
It's
God.
fucking long.
15 feet long.
It's got a really long belt.
So it's like your Doc Ock of one thing.
See, I was picturing the tail of like,
A
you know,
unipuss.
Alien. You know, Alien.
It's like that.
Yeah,
but
that's
it's
what that's.
much longer.
Yeah, because they have a pointed tail as well.
So he's not an octopus, he's a unipuss.
Yeah.
Can I change that? I don't look at the dragon. I look at Casimir. As the next dragon, because I heard him say, "Call me a unicorn."
Dad jokes.
All right.
Just
12 continues to fly up.
When's the behemoth's turn?
The behemoth's turn is.
Hasn't got initiative.
Its turn would have already passed because it was a 4.
Wait, what? So
Its
it
initiative-
was
So,
after
yeah.
Sandstorm.
Yep. So let me add that back in for us. The behemoth is basically just looking around, just confused, just like.
But if it gets a turn now, it can jump on the dragon.
It doesn't know what's happening right now.
It's one job, behemoth. One job. It's literally an anti-dragon missile.
You don't think it's. Elsa, you're not giving it.
What's the dragon?
I don't have
where
to
do
tell
they
it
go?
anything. It should be on autopilot.
The dragon flies up 160 feet as it's dashing up into the sky.
Fucking cowards.
You can only jump what 30, 60?
No, you can jump like 120, can't you?
It can jump 120.
Holy sh- How much did you say?
160 feet. It was up. In the air.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
So it's now at a total of 240 up in the air. The dragon is quite high in the sky, flying away.
I think Sandstorm's basically the only one that can reach it now.
How can I reach you?
With your bow.
Oh yeah. I was like,
Um,
how's it work if you shoot straight up there?
is it my turn?
It is now Belvin's turn.
Toss me.
Belvin. This this lich form in front of you is beginning to deteriorate and become ash and sink away. What do you want to do? You feel that presence of Black Razor again. Trying to take over.
Gonna look back, see the dragon up in the air.
He's only 80 feet, right? Because Belvin was supposed to have his turn first. Yeah?
Oh, yes, that is correct. He's only 80 feet for the moment. From next turn, he's going to be flying up that way.
Yeah, okay.
So sorry about that. Please and thank you, my man.
Black Razor Belvin's just gonna leap onto the top here. And pretty much just at the top of his lungs. Okay, I'm gonna say, alright. Not gonna yell, obviously.
Is all you know how to do is run.
And it echoes throughout the marsh that surrounds Mesro.
Puny green dragon.
Make an intimidation check.
God, that's an advantage for sure.
Well, yeah, for advantage. Yeah.
You are ace. We're acing when it counts, guys.
That dragon turns around and looks at you.
What element is green dragons?
Poison.
Poison.
The dragon looks down towards you. Its wings fluttering above you to its to looking out, and then roars. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw from its frightful presence.
I've been rolling awful tonight.
Casimir, you are frightened of this dragon that has now turned around. Sandstorm, you are frightened. You cannot, both of you cannot,
Can't move closer to it.
can't move closer. Your attacks are at disadvantage towards it as well. Let's see. You succeed there, Black Razor Belvin.
Yay.
The dragon flies down 20 feet, so it's within range as it lets loose its breath weapon down upon you as it yells out.
Black Razor, you know no honor. You are slayed by a human, and you are puny.
Lets loose its breath. Let's see. We have the center on Belvin. 60-foot cone going blasting down from onto Belvin. Let's take a look from its breath.
And it's up as well, right?
It is up, so that is an angle, but it's still going to consume the area to about here. So it's basically Belvin. Belvin, I
Take one
need
for the
you
team.
to make that Constitution saving throw, please. And you fail. As you're going to take 16d6 poison damage. Dragon. Poison seeps in through the armor as your draconic enhanced lungs still can't keep up with it as you begin choking and sputtering and coughing within it. And then says,
Who's puny now?
61 points of damage. Or poison.
So you had to fly down, right? To get the
It flew down 20 feet to be able to spray its range onto Belvin, consuming Belvin.
I have 3 hit points after that.
You're fine.
Ikram is frightened, so he's not going anywhere near that.
But he's alive.
He's alive, so he's going to get down here and he's going to cast on himself Cure Wounds. Because
He's on 7 health.
he's on 7 health, so he's going to
Double it.
that. And he's going to make a wisdom check at the end of his turn. Next up is whoever's next on turn order. While I do this.
So he makes
feel
a
like it
wisdom
doesn't-
check now. Wisdom
Doesn't
saving
matter because everyone's frightened.
15, he fails, so he's still frightened.
failed.
Sandstorm, you are frightened. You can't go any closer towards the dragon.
Let's clean these glasses. This is going to be a big move.
Well, my best move I can still do. I can use
Hide.
I use hide. But this time I'll remember to roll, not just say it.
Where
All right.
Where are you hiding?
You can easily duck in. Yep, of course. As you go around there, you see what seems to be an outline of a dormant teleportation cell. Like what Casimir inscribed.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I use my turn to I have had a long rest, right? I should have Ring Whispers all back.
Yeah, you've already had ring.
I'm gonna use a Ring Whisper and it's mentioned the Casimir. Oh wait, there's a teleportation sec. Just in case we
yeah, the
use
runes.
it.
I'm a little busy.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm just gonna hide.
All right, make that stealth check.
So I might as well do that. Stealth check. $28.
28. So yeah, you are considered hidden. Casimir.
Could I mention that, like...
Doesn't he have to
Because I got
roll
a
to
reply from the Ring of Whispers.
Not be frightened?
He gets to
Sandstorm.
At the end of my turn.
No.
Oh,
Sandstorm.
Sandstorm.
Sandstorm
Oh,
has
yeah,
to.
yeah.
So yeah, you can reply to him. But Sandstorm also wants you to make a wisdom check. A wisdom save, I'm sorry, for your frightened.
I'd basically just say, get your behemoth on that dragon.
Yeah, I can do that. Is that an action or anything? I just think it.
You'll have to call out to it.
You'd yell.
Like, because I'm scared. I can still. It's good. I can get the behemoth because I'm scared. Like, behemoth, help me! I'm scared.
Yeah, you can yell out, Kiko!
Is that what?
Yeah,
His
that's
name's
what I
Kiko.
was-
You mean Betty?
Betty
As you recall.
Betty.
Betty. Help me,
Get
Betty.
him.
Yeah.
Get him, Betty. I'm scared.
Oh. And you make the save, I think.
And you make the save, you're no longer frightened.
Meh. I'm no longer scared.
Stop moving, Betty.
But Betty wants to help.
Stop moving, Betty.
That's
Casimir.
not me. It's Betty's own mind.
All right, I'm taking control of this.
The fun police have arrived.
Yep.
Alright. How far's Betty from there? Oh, little big jump. I'm going to just fly down here next to Ikram, basically. And I'm going to use action to use my cube, and I get a 3rd level slot back.
You get a third level slot.
So I have 1 3rd level slot now.
Nice.
That's it.
Nerobang flies forward towards here, if that's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Alongside
I'm
the
pressed up against the wall, basically, so
Okay.
they don't have a direct line on me.
He conjures 2 caustic arrows. These green arrows of force. And sends them both with a click, flying down towards Belvin. First one strikes into Belvin. Second one. Well, as the first one drops Black Armor Belvin to 0, I need Belvin to make a wisdom save. Actually, no, not a wisdom save, a charisma save.
How does an acid arrow do poison damage, not acid damage?
Don't fight me, fight the book.
No, I get it. Just the force itself got to me the damage. But I was just curious. I saw acid arrow.
Yeah, you're right.
I was like, what?
What the fuck?
Charisma check.
Christmas save.
I used my inspiration. Fuck you.
Oh, well, you got bless?
I do have bless still.
Unfortunately not.
We need backup Viridian.
I don't know. On a 15, still not enough. You and the helm, or you and the armor, collapse out of from just from sheer pain from the first bolt. As the second one goes into you, and I'd like you to take a.
Whoa. Second attack does not hit me. Unless he's actually hit it at advantage.
You'd be prone, so it'd be disadvantage.
Disadvantage. There you go. Yeah. It does.
The one time it works in our favor.
Doesn't matter. 18 don't hit me. 18 don't hit shit.
So yeah, you are now on death saves, my friend. And Nerovian looks towards his dragon and grabs onto it, then mounts it and says, "Let's get out of here, Cholf." Cholf then beats its wings. Causing a bit of a stir in the air around him. But nothing that affects you guys. And then flies up
Come on,
40
Betty.
feet.
You fucking useless guardian.
Bethy, however, roars. Where's his music? Where's her music?
The Godzilla music.
Yes, music.
It's definitely Godzilla music.
It's definitely Godzilla. As it launches itself up into the air with as a massive earthquake happens around you as it shoots off. Let's see. Does it? It does.
A 20 hits?
As a 20 hits Chuff
Oh my god.
and brings it down to the earth.
Do it, Betty.
Just a fucking pile driver.
I like
Bethy and Chuff descend.
Shit.
Initiate order 6.
initiate the plan.
As Bethy
Betty.
basically drags this dragon out of the air with its weight and the clamp of its jaws around its throat, pulling it down to the ground. Choff screams. Nerovain looks at it and is just like, oh shit.
And I talked to him. Her name is Betty.
Bethy looks up and goes,
Your name
All
is
right.
now Betty.
the
Finish him.
dragon does not look good.
So how far do they fall?
They fall all the way down from 90 feet. So what's that? That's 96.
Does Nerovan take that too?
Nerovin's holding on. He can let go. It's the dragon being pulled.
Yeah. So he was just holding on the outside?
He was just holding on the outside.
Okay.
And with that, the dragon is pulled down from all of the beaten force from the storm, the attacks made against it, and now this bite. Bethy has dragged this creature down, and you see the dragon's wings collapse and tail fall. Bethy reels her head up again, throwing the dragon's form up into the air, down into the ground again in a massive splash of water. I need a death save from Belvin.
got it.
Go to Belvin. Go to normal Belvin.
Yep. Bring it up. So
Question.
I just roll. Oh, never mind. I'll roll this one.
Does Aura of Protection affect death
Oh.
saves? Because it's all saving throws. And
No death saves.
It's a death saving throw.
No modifiers are added to death saves.
Are you sure? Okay. Well, not
So
that it
you
matters,
have
but-
one success. Shelf can make a death save. Succeeds. Ikram is terrified still. Makes a wisdom save.
Oh, nice one.
Isn't confused about what happened, so he's going to fly on back up with his wings and be like, "Oh, okay, so that's happening." Sandstorm, you're no longer frightened, but you see a teleportation circle, and Rovang is still floating up in the air.
What does Casimir reply to me?
I'm a bit busy. And get your behemoth on that dragon.
That's right. That all happened. Yep.
Did I?
Cool.
I don't think I did a wisdom save.
So you didn't really
To
say anything
stop the
about the
fear.
portal?
Yeah, just because I'm a bit busy.
Okay. What could I... How far away is all this from me, all this action?
Around the corner, 70 feet lateral, and he is, what is he? He's 80 feet up.
So what's the Pythagoras theorem of that? Pythagoras calculator.
Okay, so 80 feet, and he's also 80 feet up in the air.
80 feet, 80 feet.
80. 80, 80x, 80y.
113 feet. Okay.
Within range.
Perfect. What is my sharpshooter?
You have max range on that.
Yeah, you don't get disadvantage.
You don't
from the
disadvantage.
long range.
Oh,
So,
that's perfect.
Your short bow would be...
I think it's 180 or 320. One of those two. Either way, it's enough.
For a short bow.
320.
it's
Because a longbow is
320.
like 600, I think.
Yeah, it's 320, so I'm good to go.
Jesus, I thought it was way less than that.
No.
Fire.
You have
Pichu.
advantage for being hidden.
Yes, you do.
Oh, thank you for reminding me, sir.
You're welcome.
Pichu!
Oh!
Fuckers!
And
Whoa.
snack attack. Crit.
Oh my god.
How do you want to do it?
Yes! That's amazing.
Okay,
Oh
guys, so
my
You
God.
really need to stop taking Belvin's kills, alright?
Can you
I
stop taking my
keep-
luck, please?
I keep getting like, I mean, I was really bad until these two rolls. So.
Yeah, you're right.
Win again.
Oh my god.
Sandstorm, how do you do it? You look around, dragons out of the air. You see Nerovane up there
I'm
flying,
just like,
fingers pointed towards your brother.
put my finger in the air. Oh, yep. Okay, 80 feet, 80 feet. Quick math. Okay.
You just got a rangefinder in your eyes, do you?
And my tail is like a rudder in the wind. And I'm just like... GoPro image of the arrow.
Like this Skyrim side as he follows it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, I'm starting it. Yeah, that's what everyone sees. And then up again through the wind.
And the arrow hits in, and he just... His head drops, his arms drops, and he slowly begins to descend before he falls completely.
And I put my bow back. And I just and I just like disappear cool. My shadows like cover me and I just like whoosh, vanish.
All right, so if you hide behind, we'll drop out of will drop out of initiative.
Is the dragon dead too?
The dragon is another success. But upon the turn of the behemoth,
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, death save as well. This is like a crazy.
I was gonna say the dragon's the second one. Belvin.
Not my kill again.
Wow, we're getting the rolls when it counts, don't we?
I know,
And then
Belvin-
behemoth is
Except
just.
for
Belvin
Yeah.
hates us for it.
Is the behemoth just like on top of the dragon? Like,
the behemoth is basically holding the dragon up by the neck and then just crunches down on it. Just so fails 2 div saves. So
That's a lot of damage.
as we drop from initiative base into just acting around, the behemoth is ripping around. Just Belvin, I need you to make another death save for me. Oh, on a nat 20. Belvin reels up. I need you to make a wisdom save.
Bless.
Ah, yeah,
Not applied.
Yeah.
In this situation, does not apply.
it's fair. It's fair. Still happy with 18 at least. I mean, yeah.
Okay, 18. Right. So, what do you guys want to do? Again, the behemoth reels around as Shelf is on its save. And again, manages to basically make its way up. The behemoth. And then it gets up towards its head and then just crunches down on it. You hear the sound of bones breaking completely in a massive snap as the dragon's head drops. And it just lets out another massive roar.
do it.
Do the sound.
Do the sound effect. Do it.
Do it. Wait, that's not the sound effect. I
That-
started playing guitar.
Yes. And I come out of the shadows, swing over, and I jump on his head. And I go, "Meow." My voice sucks. Do the cat version.
Make a perception.
Sorry, do you have the Black Panther?
I don't.
command?
No.
Wakanda forever.
Can you do it, Luke? Oh, wait, I'll put it in the chat.
What sound?
The Black Panther sound.
Wakanda forever?
I'm
Yeah.
confused.
Like a fucking real cat, you bastard.
Who has to do a perception
Black-
check?
Does Black
Sandstorm.
Panther actually make the sound?
No,
Okay.
the animal.
Oh, like an actual panther. You're saying Black
Yeah.
Panther? I thought you mean like
Oh.
Marvel.
Yeah,
I'm so
Well,
confused.
it's not a black panther. It's just a panther.
Yes, it's panther, right?
No, but they call it Black Panther. It's got a Black Panther Santa.
Nah, your Black
The
Panther
same
and my
thing.
Black Panther are very different, alright? One's a cat, one's a superhero.
What's a cat superhero? Let me find the best roll. I'll find the best roll. Once.
So, Sandstorm, make a perception check.
Okay.
Belvin, make me another wisdom save.
Okay. I'll go check on Ikram, see what Belvin's doing cautiously.
Ikram is just like, oh, right, okay.
Okay. This is the sound I make on why Betty Jr. is making his sound. If you can play that on the stream. I'll just get like
Okay, cool.
You fucking wild animal.
I am a cat.
Yes, Carl?
You mean this one?
Oh,
Literally the
shit.
exact same one.
That's the thing. He's quick. You're quick.
I'm not that quick.
Oh, come on. I'll give you
All right,
credit.
make,
you,
I
Carl,
need
that
you to
was
make
very
us.
fast.
We're comparing you.
All right,
to
so
two
with
people.
that, no, you don't see it.
Don't see what.
Exactly.
But does anyone else see something?
Does they want to sell
I
it?
don't know.
From no, it's only from that position they're able to see it.
Oh wow. What about does Behemoth see something?
Ah,
He was just too busy eating.
this guy disappeared. He cheated.
Belvin,
You're a cheater.
you begin to lose control. It's the power of the the power of Black Razor is beginning to really seep in this need to consume and destroy really takes effect. You have one last thing you want to do. You feel it consuming you, about to take you all in.
No, I will not let this control me.
I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
I will use and that 20 I have.
As your control of the armor ceases, you sever the connection, separating the link between you and it and the helm. As from Black Razor Belvin, there is a as the plates and the tail drop basically into a mist. The armor around him mist. From his chest falls the shield in this spiraling acidic force that splashes on down as the black dragon helm falls backward. Dink, dink, dink. The Dreadwall shield on his chest falls out to the ground. You are on your current hit points and drop to the ground with 1 point of exhaustion. At this point, Casimir and Belvin could have come over.
Yeah, definitely would have headed over to Belvin to see if he's alright.
He's injured. He's on.
Is he stable though?
He's barely holding on, from what you can see.
With only 1 hit point left.
With only 1 hit point left.
Just a flash wound.
What do you mean my current hit points? You mean the one Belvin had originally, or what I had just?
What you have now is
Yeah.
carried over.
Yeah, 1 hit point and 1 exhaustion. I'm gonna say Belvin just passes out. Even though technically he's not passed out, but with the exhaustion and 1 hit point, I think it's just like.
Casimir and Ikram, make a perception check.
I'm gonna go looking for that guy, by the way. Even if he's not there.
Ikram's looking around
I've
afterwards.
rolled so fucking bad tonight.
As you're looking over to where he fell, Ikram's looking in another space, and he points out as you're flying in the air. As you see him, the Rovane, bloodied, bruised, and just holding on in the same sort of condition Belvin's in, reeling his way over, just in a brisk hop flight up the wall and attempting to go over the edge.
I want to cast Fireball.
You going to cast Firebolt?
Fireball.
Fireball. Okay, good.
Just like.
Cool. He's going to make a dexterity save.
That's all my spells.
Nope.
He takes 23 damage, Reno.
23 damage arena.
Actually, two of those ones should have been re-rolled. But is it enough to like knock him out anyway?
It is enough to knock him out, and you see the body fall forward
Okay.
as it's basically wrapped up in flames. Roll a D100.
Three.
There is a shine of yellow arcane light that lasts for about the same amount of time as teleportation. So
Are you kidding? Oh my god.
But when you saw him fall, he was definitely like falling head first.
I just make to say that I mentioned it and I mentioned it again just in case.
Well,
I double
my
checked.
understanding of teleportation circles is you have to actually activate them. You can't just fall into them unconscious.
Just saying, I was worried by it, but
Well, wouldn't the fireball have damaged it?
Well, no, you had cast it up here, and he was floating above it. It was like
It's a
flying
big
above
sphere.
it. Yeah.
It's a big old sphere.
No.
That's some bullshit.
We just have to go through it as well.
it's so funny that I asked you twice. I'm like, so what did you say about this turtle?
Yeah,
What'd you
but
say about it?
I didn't think
And like,
you could
it's
just
like
fall into it.
it's like a reminded car. I was like, oh yeah, that's right, it's there.
With that, Ikram flies over towards where Angel and finds Angel, and then flies and carries her body up. As he comes walking towards you all after this fireball's gone off, Casimir, you've gone over to investigate it, and it seems like the teleportation spell was set to be glitch warded. Or more or less a spell that prepared it upon touch would activate it. A contingence.
Just read it and redo
I
it. Or
guess
something.
it's still there.
It's still there.
Alright,
Like
I'll write it
it's
down.
it's physically inscribed into the ground.
I'll write it down.
Just activate it, mate.
No, it was a glyph of warding, so it only activates
No,
once.
activate the teleportation circle. Teleportation's still there.
As you are
Stop being a shitty wizard.
Belvin's passed out. Ikram lays Angel down beside Belvin. Ikram looks at you all and says, "She's dead."
I'm going to no, you can't be. And then I'm going to attempt true resurrection.
You come across.
Can
stand
I
above her.
stop him?
No, don't you know the way the ability works?
Angel?
Yeah, I'm doing this on post roleplay, okay?
Yeah, so I'm saying Sandstorm has
I
to.
know how the ability works.
Sandstorm comes.
No, but I'm saying I don't care about the ability. I'm saying you knew she didn't want to be brought back.
Ah, so you talk. I sound like you're talking out of character. Come on, mate, get into it more. Come on.
That is him.
That is Casimir, the bloody.
He doesn't beat around the bush, all right? He's not doing flips and shit. He's just stabbing him in the car.
It doesn't matter. I have the ability. I have to try. And I just try anyway. And I sense nothing.
That is true. You
No one
find,
is home.
you sense there is no soul there to be retaken,
No
to be
willing soul.
recalled.
And I walk away sad.
So what you guys see as he looks down towards her, as you channel the crown, the diamond gem with the cat's eye in it blinks once. Below her, there is a 10-foot sphere, 10-foot circle of a cat's eye that blinks open, consumes her in the black eye, and then winks shut. Then she lays there. At this point, Ikram comes over to Belvin, pumps some healing into him, 25 points. Just to get him up, and helps Belvin stand up. You
Is-
okay?
Yeah. Glad to see everyone else is still alive and kicking. And then he looks down and sees Angel there. Like, oh. In a sense, we all knew this is what she wanted. And I feel that she helped us right to the end still. Without her, I don't think we would have gone this far.
So is this little dragon guy dead?
No, he's just by the body.
Okay, he's
The
alright.
little pseudo dragon's just sad by it. It's just like.
Okay.
Looks up towards Casimir.
I'll go pat him. Kaz is just pretty silent, pretty sad.
And the patting of the dragon. The sun breaks through the cloud light.
And then Bell was just gonna say let's just take a moment for Angel.
You hear a bar in the distance playing the harp.
Now the adrenaline is wearing off. Everyone's just like pretty tired, I'm assuming.
The fatigue sets in. Says,
No vein got
As
away.
a few moments disappear.
Casimir,
Mm-hmm.
you receive a message. Ascending.
Yes.
From Casimir.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking, K1? I think I am K2.
Oh god, I couldn't handle two of them.
Another one.
I wonder if you argue with your own self.
Probably.
No, I'm smarter than you.
I'm the real Casimir.
I could see that happening for sure.
You hear, greetings, creator. Minor elementals have been seen out in the fields, but it's nothing that our young tieflings could handle.
Could or couldn't?
Could.
Okay.
Training's going well, by the way. We look forward to your return.
But yeah, return the message, say, good work. We should be back within a few days.
And as the message is sent, the dragon flutters up onto your shoulder and gives you a lick on the side of the face, Casimir. And nestles in. Ikram gives you a pat on the shoulder. You've made a friend.
Just hold him up like a little puppy. I shall call you Betty.
There's too many Betty. At least
Because I can
like
officially name this one.
No, you can't call it.
Because this one's called Kiko, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure this thing already had a name though. This thing had a name here. Like
Yeah, but
Angel gave it a name.
Behemoth's name is Kiko.
yeah.
Yeah, but then that was like that's
Alright,
fucking,
okay, what's his name?
like
Tilly.
Angel.
Tilly.
Yeah,
Ah,
Tilly.
okay.
But you can't just rename it. It's fucked up.
I think-
Telisif.
It's like she dies. Like, yeah,
Telisif's the adorable.
I'm renaming you now. Holy crap!
I gotta write it down somewhere.
It's under guest characters.
Because I remember she said that
Alright,
like,
so-
it
Yeah.
matter.
Are we gonna be moving from this rock now, or
One thing you do notice, Belvin, as you go over to collect your belongings, the shield and the helm, you feel no connection to them at all. As if you severed your link, your attunement to them.
To the shield? Or the helmet? Or both?
both?
Do you pick them up? What do you do?
I picked them up still.
Pick up
I'm
the
gonna be
helm.
cautious and like help Belvin make sure nothing else happens. So, can I do a check to see if the shield and the helmet are linked still? Because
Yeah,
it's like a
Arcana.
combination of their powers, right?
Yep. Make an Arcana check.
25.
Feel that between the two of them, Belvin was the bridge.
Yeah, okay.
Brought them together. And with
The
these
spirit
items...
came from the shield, though, but then it took
Yes.
like control of the helmet.
Because of
Yeah, okay.
Black Dragon connection. Belvin's just like, don't worry, it's alright. I've got it under control now.
As you take this moment to consult with each other, small little pitter patters of rain fall down from the sky. One single beam of sunlight shines on down onto Angel. And that's where we'll end our session for tonight.
Great session of combat, boys.
I have exhaustion after that game.
It was crazy because literally, if we go back in our rolls, only
There was so much happening.
times my rolls were crits,
So much happening.
and at the end, and all the other rolls were like sixes and stuff.
Yeah.
And like literally, it felt so good because the most like role play move I did all game, I got a crit, double crit,
Double.
unbelievable.
I can't believe that.
I'm still shocked. I'm like looking at it, making sure like Kyle didn't mess with my numbers or something. Like I hovered over and it said 20.
You can't change that.
It's,
That
was just, it was so,
So good.
so good.
That was really good. That was really, really good. All right.
I think I got that idea because I recently watched Mission Impossible 3, and he does that maneuver. But he does it jumping down the building, go up it, not sideways.
Hey, Bobby.
The sheriff don't like a rockin'
Rocking the cat.
rockin' the Kaz. The sheriff don't like rockin' the Kaz. And you
Sheriff.
I just made the last bit up. Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Appreciate
All right,
you, Troller.
Thank you so much, guys, for hanging in tonight. Thank you.
T-roll player.
Oh, T-roll player. Oh, thank you, T-roll player. All right, well, thank you so much, everyone, for followers, hosts, the donations, and the bits. Thank you all so much. This was a wonderful session full of combat.
Check Twitters, check out Discords.
Check out the Twitters, check out the Discords as well. If you want to join us for a little bit of a chat, we play again next week at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time.
Something like that.
So about 3.5 hours before now.
Just check. If you're following, you'll get the notification.
Make sure you turn that bell on.
Ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding. And yeah.
Also, you'll also there'll be a Twitter post and a Discord post when Dragons and Cats will post it when we go on live. So if you're following one of the three, you'll see us.
I'd like to thank you guys as well for a wonderful game and putting up with all that shit that happened. And
That was good shit, though. It was good shit.
And Black Razor Belvin has been in the works
Oh my god.
since before the Aboleth fight.
That
Since the Glaze
Oh
Hail
my
fight.
God.
was
Pretty,
awesome.
pretty much, nearly as soon as Belvin kind of got the helmet.
Yep.
Really, yeah,
Spiky Boy came out when it counted.
yeah.
So now we have Spiky Boy, we have Asimir God, and now
King,
I'm like,
King
I
Cat,
get-
and then
we have King Cat.
Casimir.
So now we need. So literally,
Casimir's
three
just
of
like
us-
the only normal one.
three of us have found the final form, and now it's time for Casimir to come out next.
This
that'll
is
be the
my
God
final
team.
form.
All right,
We're
guys.
the God team.
Well, thank you so much for hanging out.
You're
with us
already
tonight.
awesome already, Casimir.
Remember,
Just the wizard.
We just
Next
kept
week,
we're just keeping
we
up.
will pick up on our story and deal with the aftermath of their survival. Till then, that's a 2.
Keep rolling twos. That's you.
Keep rolling
That's a
20.
20.
Happens
I
every
felt like I
time.
was rolling twos all night.
Every time that
Hold on.
happens.
No, it's perfect. It's perfect. I just rolled the dice. Guess what I got?
2.
Two.
A 1.
A one. That's our game.
Nice.
1 out of 10.
Ugh.
Check it out stream. It's a 1 out of 10 stream.
That's a bit
All right,
generous.
guys. See you later.
Yeah, it's a bit of a half out of 10, I reckon.
Shout out to Kyle.
Thank you.
We love you.